What is up? What is up? Hello, Sports Zone. How's it going? Hi, Luke. Let me also get this posted to my Instagram. Actually, wait. Fuck. Hold on. Give me a second. Hello, Scott. How's it going? What am I trying to do here, bro? That's what I'm trying to do. Right. I need to go here. I should have got this set up beforehand. Okay. Why is it so difficult? I'm struggling trying to freaking get a single picture onto my phone. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just gonna send it to me on an Instagram fucking... Yeah, it is supposed to be in short form. I've been trying it out the past couple of times. Just because it does tend to help the streams get put into the shorts algorithm, which means that people scrolling can find it. And you know, I don't think it detracts from the overall quality of the stream. More so just because, like, it's not like you really need to see so much of my background and everything like that. Yeah, it doesn't change much from horizontal, at least in what I'm doing. I really want to see Florida's demise, I'm not gonna lie. You know, it's shocking how much I have come around to actually wanting the Oilers to win. I was not on board with the Oilers immediately, but the 3-0 comeback, I mean, how can you not love it? How can you not get on board for that? Okay. Finally, I have stopped being bad. And I just gotta post this. B. You know, I always tell myself I'm gonna get this stuff ready beforehand, and then I never do. And then we'll do this. Oh, no, that's supposed to be where the URL goes. They don't even have the URL. Oh my gosh, bro. Hello, Canadian music. How's it going? Let's go Oilers. As much as I want McDavid to get a cup, I also want Bob to get one as a Columbus fan. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, there's obviously players on both teams that I would like to see get a cup. Bobrovsky, Barkov are really the guys that I would like to see on Florida. And then there is like quite a few people that I would like to see get a cup on Edmonton, Hyman, McDavid, Brown, which is maybe, you know, not a lot of people would put Connor Brown in that conversation, but I think I did it. I think I finally completed the very difficult task of posting an Instagram story. That takes me 5 minutes. Let's see if it actually works. Alright, it does. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Now we're all good to go. Now we're actually ready. Yeah, but yeah, there's like a couple of people that I would obviously like to see on both teams, but overall, I am now rooting for the Oilers just for that comeback. I think that would be just a lot of fun. Wait, Omar got traded? Am I getting... There's no shot, right? Is that real? Is the Omar trade real? Am I getting... So it's Jonas Korpisalo, Mark Castelletic, I think, and a 2024 first-round pick from Ottawa for Linus Ullmark. And Korpisalo is 20... Why is Boston trading for Korpisalo? What the fuck? I mean, like, we knew Linus Ullmark was probably going to get traded. I'm just confused about Boston wanting Korpisalo. How did Ottawa get out of that contract? Corp is a solid backup, but a terrible trade for Boston. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, hold on. Let's go to cap friendly. Because what's Korpisalo's cap at again? Isn't it like? Am I wrong in saying that he was making like 6 mil? Which obviously now 25% retained. Okay, I think I'm high. He was making 4 mil. Okay. He was making 4 mil, so it's not as bad. So you'll be making... It'll be 3 mil for Boston. But like... I don't know if you really need Korpisalo as a backup when you have Swayman. And it's going to be 3 mil for another 3-4 years. I'm surprised that Boston would do that. I mean, you get a first round pick, which is like obviously good. I've heard of Mark Castelletic before, but I honestly don't know much about him. I've heard the name, but I'm not. I guess he's been playing for a couple of seasons with Ottawa. 144 games played, 14 goals, 11 assists for 25 points. But on an Ottawa team that's not great. But that being said, like, you know, it is also, you know, he's probably going to be playing higher in the lineup on Ottawa than he would on Boston. It's a center, though. He is a center, which Boston does need centermen. But I don't know how to feel about the Ullmark trade, considering it's between two teams I hate. Yeah, I'm more shocked about, you know, Boston getting Korpisalo in that more than anything. That's the big thing that I'm confused about. I don't know why they would want him. Yeah, like I can't imagine. I can't imagine that was their best deal. I mean, like, Korpisalo, the thing with Korpisalo is he does have his up and down seasons. Like, Korpisalo. Like, let's see. Let's go starting backwards. So 890 last year. Well, technically this year. 921 the year before. 913 the year before that. 877, 894, 911, 897, 897, 905. Like, he does have some good seasons in there. But, man, I'm just, I'm surprised. I mean, like, I could see him being a fine goaltender for the Boston Bruins. But I don't know, like, I feel like that's just a hard, like, yeah, I just feel like they could have gotten a better deal. I don't think Ulmerich was happy he wanted to stay in Boston. I'm sure I think he did as well. But I mean, it was kind of obvious that Swayman was they wanted Swayman to be the starter. I guess I'm more surprised that, like, I don't know, like, I see Korpisalo as, I guess since just on the last couple of teams, he's sort of either been the starter or been a 1A, 1B. And I don't think that Boston is going to play them like that. I think Swayman is going to take up majority of the games. I don't know. I just, I did hear that they were planning on trading with Ottawa, and that was the rumors, but I didn't think it would involve Korpisalo. That was the thing. That's the only thing that I'm really interested about, is the Korpisalo aspect of it. But it's good for the Senators. I mean, Ulmerich's a good goalie. I'm disappointed that he went to the Senators, because I kind of wanted him on the Leafs. I kind of assumed it wasn't going to happen, but I wanted him there. Let me actually get the game pulled up here. Probably should do that. It's been 15 minutes, don't even have the game pulled up. I mean, I know... No, the game isn't going to be started yet, but should still get it up. That's funny that it was traded traded right before Game 7. That's awesome. Yeah, just very, very interesting. An interesting trade for sure. Sorry, I'm just looking at some reactions to the trade. Is all. Huh. Well, that's cool. Good, cool news to have right before the puck drop. But yeah, I think we're still probably a little bit of a ways out. I think Sports Zone, you said puck drop is supposed to be at 8:23, which is very funny. I might quickly run and get some water here. So I will be actually right back, because I do want to get some water before the game starts here. So yeah, just give me like a minute or two. Okay. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure that I got that in before. Oh no, what have I done? I always forget that if I switch my source, it just like, maybe I don't want it to deactivate. Oh god, let me fix this here. Nope, that did not fix it at all. I wanted to apply the settings. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Oilers Tampa on top. Yeah, there was the Dubois for Kemper trade, which I found very, very hilarious on Twitter. I was like, just the fact that I don't know why teams keep trading for Dubois. I think at this point it's obvious that, I don't know, Dubois is not a player that I would want on my team whatsoever. I don't know why teams keep trading for him. I know that, you know, Kemper also doesn't have a very good contract, and he had a bad season in Washington, but you're trading for more years and a higher cap hit in PLD. And, like, to be fair, like, it's not like Dubois can't be a bad player. I appreciate the sub, by the way. Thank you. Bichette. But it's not like Dubois can't be a good player. He can be. But I don't know, man. At this point, I would not be trading for that player. Like, whatsoever. Alright, they're getting ready to do the national anthem, so we're getting close to puck drop here after 20 minutes. Yeah, like, honestly, it mostly comes down to where he was picked in the draft, him being a 3rd overall pick, and how much money he's making with 8.5 or whatever it is. Like, if he was, you know, picked in the 2nd round or something like that, and he was making 4 mil, 5 mil, it's like, all right, it's a fine player. Like, sure, why not? But it's the fact that he's a 3rd overall pick making 8.5 million, and he got like 40 points this year, and he's on his 4th team at 26 or whatever age he is, and it's not even like he's been traded a lot because, you know, some guys just get traded just because, and I don't think it's necessarily like, you know, a statement on their character or anything like that, but I do feel that way with PLD. I do think that, you know, obviously we saw in Columbus, he just completely gave up. I feel like kind of the same thing with, you know, Winnipeg. We know he didn't want to be there. And then a year into signing that, you know, $8.5 million contract, 8 years, the Kings are like, we got to get out of this contract right now. We will trade for another bad contract, but we just want it gone off our books. Yeah, it's, I don't know, pretty crazy. A decent amount of Oilers fans in the crowd tonight. Decent amount of Oilers fans, so there should be a pretty... I'm interested to see the crowd, or at least interested to see how loud the crowd is. Yeah, he does. He does just look lazy on the ice. It's just, I'm shocked that Washington traded for him. I think, you know, it was I was shocked that the Kings traded for him too. That was an awful trade. I thought that was just so bad for the Kings. I don't know why they traded Iafallo and Velarde, and I forget who the other guy was as well, but it's, yeah, like, I thought that was an awful trade for the Kings, so they kind of make up a little bit for their mistake there, but what are your hopes for the Kings' new jersey set? I hope that they do keep the sparkly silver. Honestly, I would love for them just to use their 3rd jersey as the away, and then make a dark version of that. That's what I would like. But we'll kind of see. That's my hope. I was more so hoping that they wouldn't just go back to the Chevron logo. I do like the new logo. Like, I think it's fine. But, you know, obviously, like most people, I was wanting the purple and gold back, but I'll get to the Zach Hyman question in a second. I've not asked you yet, but thoughts on the Chrome Domes? I love the Chrome Domes. I think they're going away from it though, because you know, the Kings did wear their third jersey in the playoffs, and they did not have the Chrome Domes there. So I think they're not going to be wearing it. As it looks like we are kind of getting started here, so I'll turn off the music because that distracts me. But yeah, they did not have the Chrome Domes in the playoffs, so I don't think they're going to be wearing it for their main set, but I love them personally. I like Vegas's ones. I like, you know, LA's, so I think they're just a lot of fun. Zach Hyman is kind of overrated. He just tips stuff in. I don't know if he would, like... Oh, are they bringing up Luongo? Yeah, they are. Oh no, okay, he's just bashing the drum here. Bobby Lou, he's another guy that I would like to get, you know, obviously a cup. You know, it's not quite the same because he's not going to be playing, but it would still be nice for him to, you know, get a ring as a management position. He's fired up. But in terms of Zach Hyman, I don't know if I would say he's overrated, but I don't think he would be doing this. Like, people are saying, you know, the Leafs fucked up hard by trading Zach Hyman. Or not by trading him, but by letting him go. And I do think that it was probably a mistake, but I don't think that he would be doing this on the Leafs. I don't think that he would have hit 50 goals on the Leafs. It's not happening. A main reason for it is because he's with Connor McDavid. So, you know, like, I think that's a massive reason for it. And obviously, he does his job well, going to the front. Like, he is a very good player. He's a very hardworking player. And I love Zach Hyman. But he was not doing this on the Leafs. There's a shot by Bouchard in front. Oh, it trickles to Bobrovsky. Swept away from the crease. Almost a goal already, just a few seconds in. Lundell blockered away by Skinner. Thoughts on the team name of Utah? Well, they're down to the final 6, right? And I'm hoping that it's... I wanted it to be Hive, or Swarm, sorry. I wanted it to be Swarm, and then Hive be like the team name, the arena name, sorry. But I would like Venom. Venom would be not bad. I don't want Yetis or Mammoth, to be honest. Those are the two that I don't want. Not that I don't want them, but I'm just, like, less interested in those ones. I think I could come around to liking them, though. It's really the hockey club. The Utah Hockey Club is the only one that I really don't want them to stick with. That would be a disaster. Outside of that, like, I either think they're all right or good. Oh, man, almost a break there for Reinhart. Just couldn't quite handle it. Luongo sees himself as a Panther over a Canuck. I mean, I don't know if I would say he does or doesn't. I guess, you know, I think obviously right now he does because he's working for the Panthers, but I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like kind of 50-50. A stretch pass there for Opozo missed him, but no ice there. Lomberg throws a check. Opozo behind the net, can't handle it. Goes over his stick, and now... Oh, man. Ekman-Larsson keeps it in for a moment. Skinner out to play it, Skinner has surprised me how well he's been in the last couple of games. He's been a huge reason. Oh, and a penalty coming up. Is it... I think Fogle got a high stick on Montour here. So a first period power play here. Let's take a look at... Montour fell pretty... You know, he got shot. Yeah, Fogle is going to the box here. Let's see. It was just a play where Fogle comes in. Yeah. I mean, it's a high sticking on Fogle. That's a bad penalty for Fogel to take. He's 1-on-3, and he's just trying to drive to the net, and he gets his stick up a little bit too high on Montour. You can't be taking those types of penalties in these types of games. So 17:39. Just 2 minutes in here. We have our first power play of the game. Yeti would be like Winnipeg Yeti or Ice or whatever. Yeah, I just don't like Yeti because, I don't know, I would prefer Yetis. I know it's very minimal, but, and I guess technically like Yeti like is just like a singular thing. I don't know. I just would like Yetis personally. So Florida win here. They get it back to the point. Ekman-Larsson down low. There's a shot stopped by Skinner, and it goes up and out of play off his shoulder. Guy has a ratatouille on his shoulder. That's awesome. Reinhart with just the shot there. Yeah, might as well throw everything on net at this point, right? It's game 7. You never know. You just got to take the shots. Oilers win it, and the puck does come out. Well, a little play here. Here's Nugent Hopkins, shorthanded. Oh, gets shouldered away. That shorthanded, this penalty kill for the Oilers has been unbelievable in these playoffs, and even, it's been dangerous. So you got to be careful if you're the Panthers, and Hopkins will lift it back down into the Panthers' end. Yeah, you got to be real careful with the Panthers here because, of course, they've already let 2 shorthanded goals in this series. So Barkov, centering pass, gets sticked away, but it's kept in at the line. Here's Ekman-Larsson. Back for Barkov here on the far side. Cross pass. Oh, man. Tarasenko, it just went over his stick, and that'll be chipped out by Connor Brown. And now here's Janmark. He's in alone for a second. Gets hit hard as his helmet comes off. He's got to get off the ice now. Got to go back to the bench. And now Panthers here. They get stopped out. Here comes Ryan. Shoots. Oh, man. And that gets blocked. Montour with a good block there. It looked like the Panthers had some speed, but it was a good stick there in the neutral zone that turned the puck over. 25 seconds left to go here in the penalty, and that is knocked back down again by the Oilers. A good penalty kill here so far. 10 seconds left, though. Panthers are in. Here's Verhaeghe going around. Nice pass. Doesn't quite get to the front of the net. Kept in at the line. Verhaeghe again. He's getting shadowed there. Now back in behind the net to Rodriguez. Throws it in front. Oh, tipped and they score! It's Carter Verhaeghe tipped in front. Opening the scoring for the Panthers. After a good penalty kill from the Oilers, they can't get it out after it was done. And a huge goal from Verhaeghe, who has, some people have kind of said he's gone a little quiet in this series so far. Oh, man, is that offside? That's just a great job by Rodriguez there to throw the puck towards the front of the net. He was just, throwing it there. And a great tip by Verhaeghe through the pads of Skinner. And no offside challenge this time. So Panthers will strike first here in Game 7. Now it's up to the Oilers to respond. Yeah, more chances for the Oilers on the penalty kill, but Panthers answer first. Now here's Draisaitl trying to look for a response with McDavid. Draisaitl, oh man, good stick by Barkov. It's Draisaitl, Hyman, and McDavid out there. They're really wanting to respond quickly after that penalty kill. It was a hell of a tip. It was very good by Verhaeghe. Hyman, nice play there. Here's McDavid with some speed coming in. His shot blocked by Montour. Yeah, Draisaitl has no goals this series. I think he only has I don't know how many assists he has, but he does not have a lot. Is it only like 2 or 3? I know he has 1 for sure. If you guys don't know, I haven't... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, I thought Oilers had a chance, but now actually here comes the Panthers the other way. Knockpozo can't find that puck there in the skates of the Oilers players. But now he picks it up in the corner. Tried to spin around pass there. But yeah, if you guys don't know, for myself, I haven't watched a ton of this series because I've been working during every single game except for Game 5 where I streamed it. And honestly, I was supposed to work tonight, but I called it off. I called in sick tonight because I was like, I have to watch this game. There's no shot I'm not watching this. Cats are physical. But yeah, so, I've obviously been following this series, but I have not watched, I've watched parts of the games on my break and stuff like that. But outside of Game 5, that's the only real parts of the series that I've seen. So it's unfortunate. I would have loved to see more of it, but, it's just kind of how she goes. Here's Cody Ceci. Long pass up ahead. Here's Nugent Hopkins. Oh, no, it's Janmark, and he scores on the breakaway. Matthias Janmark. And the Oilers tie it up. Sorry, I thought it was Nugent Hopkins. I saw the 3. Great pass. That's a great pass by Cody Ceci. Wow. Right on the tape. And a good move by Janmark there. Wow. What a great play there by Cody Ceci and a great move by Janmark. There you go. And we're tied right back up. Yeah, the Oilers depth guys are really stepping up in the series for sure. A Barkov with the shot save. Rebound. Goes back behind the net. Barkov on it again. He goes back to the point for Forsling. His shot. Wide. Bounces off the boards. Verhaeghe. Barkov. Now Reinhart. Pressured by Bouchard, but he manages to get the puck back to the point. Verhaeghe fans on the shot. Now another one. Goes to the front of the net. It's blocked, and Oilers will pick it up. That's Cody Ceci's first point in the Stanley Cup Final. He has 3 assists in these playoffs so far. Another stretch pass there. It's just tipped back into the Florida zone. Skinner stops it behind his net. It's a pretty good start here. There's a shot. Goes. Oh, man. It deflected in front, hit a couple bodies, just went wide. That pass missed the Oiler player, so it's going to be icing against the Oilers. So yeah, here's Ceci in his own zone. Just a great stretch pass up ahead to Janmark. Ekblad can't get back in time. And Janmark just a nice little stick handle in front of Bobrovsky and goes blocker side. Tkachuk. Here's a shot by Rodriguez, blocked. Another shot from the point. Rebound. Oh, man. Cleared away. Now Holloway will dump it down. Draisaitl gets checked there by Rodriguez. And puck comes free for Bennett. Bennett, he'll dump it in. Tkachuk after it on Ceci. Ceci will play to the far side. Now it's shoveled back in. And the Oilers will clear it again, but that's going to be another icing against the Oilers. Very hectic so far. Yes, very much so. I think I saw a stat saying that since 1950, every Game 7 in the Stanley Cup Final has had under 5.5 goals. Interesting. I mean, like, it kind of makes sense, right? It's Game 7. You want to play tight. You don't want to give up too much, so I guess it makes sense. Oilers win the draw, and they lift it high to center ice, and They're going to be able to get most of a change here, but Panthers get it back in. Kulak battled with Opozo here. Puck kicked free, but Panthers come away with it. Opozo on it again. Good battle there from him. Stenlin back down low. Lomberg to Ekman-Larsson. His shot just goes wide. Kulikov pinching. Okposo behind the net again. But Ceci will take that away from him. Can't clear the puck. Oilers have been stuck in their own zone for a little bit here. Panthers have changed. But Oilers do manage to get a little bit of a change as well. Hey Rick, how's it going? Doing good as usual. Nice Oilers jersey. Also have it. Very nice. Ceci, his pass didn't hit Hyman, but no icing. Panthers are back in. Here's Verhaeghe. Centering play. Knocked away by McDavid, I think that was. Good stick there. Ekholm off the glass and out. Hyman trying to go after it. He gets the puck away from Forsling. Hyman behind the net. Coming around. Finds the point shot there. And Bobrovsky makes the save. Back for Ekholm. Bouchard with the blast. Blocked in front. Henrique. Back for Bouchard. Ekholm. Blockered away by Bobrovsky. Oilers keeping the puck in. Good pressure here from the Oilers. Good shift. Started by Zach Hyman. Bouchard to Ekholm. Down. Janmark here. Janmark around. He's got some room out front. Oh, man. Henry couldn't get a stick on it. He was tied up in front. That would have been a wide open net for him. Bouchard with a shot. Gloved down by Bobrovsky. And he settles it down. Says, all right, let's have enough of this. Let's just get a whistle here. Man, it's been a hell of a start so far. This is a good game. Panthers look so tired. I mean, on that shift for sure. That was a really... That shift all started by Zach Hyman. Just, getting a good stick on Forsling, kind of getting under him and taking the puck away. And then, man, that Henrique, Brown, and Janmark line has been pretty effective, honestly. At least in the stuff that I've watched, they've been dogs. They have been dogs. I gotta blow my nose. I'm very happy for Brown. I'm glad that this finals here he's had a good finals because I obviously I loved him when he was a Leaf, but his play, he's been injured a lot, right? And so he didn't have a great time with the Capitals, and then coming back here on Edmonton, he didn't have a very good regular season either. Coming back from that injury, and it's good to see that it hasn't completely gone away, that talent that he has. I mean, obviously, it's not like he's a top line guy, but Janmark with 2 goals and 4 points in these finals. That is huge. that is a massive finals from your depth guys, your depth players. .909 left here to go in the first period. Shots 6-4 in favor of the Panthers. Fourth game 7 in franchise history for the Panthers. The record is 2-1. McLeod trying to center it. Ryan can't get a stick on it. Okposo up ahead for Lomberg. Lomberg just gets a stick on it. Here's Stenlin, fakes the shot. Now she goes to the front. Oh, and I think that was deflected wide. Larson in down low. Ekman-Larsson. Now centering play. Missed everyone there. In the corner here. Nurse. Tried to get it off the glass, but it was stopped there at the line. McLeod will now come in and allow the Oilers to change here. He'll send it off to Nurse so he can get a change. Guess you're going for the Oilers too, since you were Canadian, right? It's not because I'm Canadian. I was not rooting for the Oilers when the series first started. That's way offside. Draisaitl was not even close. Fogle did not realize that Draisaitl was way ahead of him. I'm not going for the Oilers because I'm Canadian. I did not want the Oilers to win the series when it first started. The only reason that I'm going for the Oilers right now is because of the 3-0 comeback. That's it. I just want to see that. That storyline is too good not to cheer for. But before the 3-0 comeback, when they were getting dominated, 3-0, I was fine with it. Off topic, but the recent Stanley Cup ads have been amazing. Not the Gretzky curse. I'll be honest, I've not really watched the Stanley Cup ads. I haven't paid any attention to them at all. I'll be 100% real. I don't pay attention to ads anymore. The second that they pop up when I'm watching a game, I immediately mute everything. I don't I don't listen to the ads at all. But maybe I should look it up. I mean, I do like some of the previous Stanley Cup ads. The ones where they I forget the exact name for the ad, but it's the where they just have no words and they basically just can't describe the feeling. That ad is awesome. It's one of the all-time greats. Here's McDavid. Peeling back. Bouchard now on it. Bouchard with the blast off the post. McDavid in the corner. Back for Bouchard again. McDavid up high. His shot. Blocked in front, and Panthers trying to come away. Here's Reinhart. Can't get by Bouchard. Nugent Hopkins in the corner here. Battling with Verhaeghe, who's fallen down. Puck is in the skates of Nugent Hopkins. He's tied it up against the boards here. Puck dug free there by the Panthers. Goes to the far side here. Kulikov gets around Ekholm. Nice job there. Lindell. Around for Tarasenko. Near side for Ekman-Larsson. He plays it in. Hits the stick of Tarasenko, but he couldn't handle it. And now that gets played out to center ice, and the Oilers will just dump it in. Go off for a change. That puck actually went into the crowd. Puck in the crowd. But obviously, that was at center ice, so no penalty. And here's the Bouchard slapper just off the bar. There was room. But off the post and out instead of off the post and in. But yeah, no, I right now with the ads playing, I have immediately muted them. I don't listen to ads anymore. I just I don't care. And then honestly, I have ad blocker for literally everything else. So the only time that I would see an ad is now, but yeah, I don't pay attention to them. Most of the time because they're dumb. I don't know what this ad is here. Has McDavid in it. But I'm just, it does not look good. There's a BetMGM ad, so there you go. Shocker, sorry. And who could have known that there was an ad with a hockey player in it and it's a sports betting ad? Would have never been able to guess that. Man, it's good. Been a good first period so far. Been real entertaining, that's for sure. Oh, what you expected. All right. CC with 2 goals and 5 points in these playoffs. Apparently, CC good friends with Stone, Mark Stone. .550 here left to go. Looks like they've adjusted the shots. Shots are 5-4 in favor of the Panthers now. They were 6-4 earlier. So honestly, there hasn't really been a shot on goal for a little while here. A puck tipped in from center ice, so no ice for the Panthers. Played out. Brown can't lift the stick there of OEL. Lindell. Doesn't connect. Oh, man. Nurse was just fired the puck into his bench. Had everyone ducking. Here's Henrik with a shot. Bobrovsky makes the save, and if there was a player in front, that would have had a really, really good opportunity there. Brown. Oh, man. He almost got nailed, but just got out of the way in time. CC in deep. Vogel. Brown tried to get in front. Oh, man. Off the stick of Bobrovsky, and he'll hold on. He had Draisaitl loose there if he could get it to him. I feel like we haven't gotten a good final series in a while. Like, last one IMO was 2019 Blues versus Bruins. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of that does just come down to the fact that it is going to Game 7. Last year's finals was not great, for sure. It was kind of a little bit of a clean win, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I see what you mean. I saw Alanis, I saw Bobby Lou. I saw all I need to see watching the Bears and Firebirds. That's fair. That's fair, Josh. Yeah. That is very funny. CC, his shot, that goes wide. Classic Cody CC shot. Back for CC again. His shot there. That was so wide. Almost bounced in front, though. Oh, man, that would have been awesome. Another CC point. Here's Tkachuk now. Sending it back. Montour in. Shooting. Oh, and a good save there by Skinner. Mikkola around the net. Leaves it there for Tkachuk. Oilers able to stop that for a moment. Tkachuk gets it back, though. Now Bennett. Back to the point, and that shot going wide. Rodriguez, he gets tripped up. No call there. Oh, and they're going to call that. Oh, that's a hand pass. Okay. Yeah, Rodriguez asking for a trip, but no trip coming. I was watching a Restless fan wearing a Florida Panthers jersey from WWE Raw 16. Watch the other one wearing an Oilers jersey from WWE ECW 15 years ago. Yeah, I'm not really much of a wrestling fan. I'm literally the only sport that I watch is hockey. Is hockey, and that's it. I've never really got much into wrestling or anything like that. Like, not really into WWE, UFC. Like, when I was younger, I did sort of watch some of it, but I think that was mostly just due to my family. My family likes UFC, but I don't know. Not that I dislike it, but it's just not something that I'm interested in. But I do like seeing, NHL jerseys worn by other people, though. It's always cool. Do I collect hockey cards? I do not. I do not collect hockey cards. I have hockey cards from when I was younger. That I have zero idea if they're worth anything whatsoever. But I have them. They're probably worth nothing. But no, I don't. I don't collect hockey cards. Yeah, they are expensive. But I don't even know if that's like really the main reason that stops me. I'm just like not super interested in them. Yeah, so this is something that they figured out with Bobrovsky is to get him moving towards his right and get it right under the blocker and over the pad. That's a place that they've scored on. They just showed 3 times there. But it's not like that's a super easy spot to put it. Puck dumped in by the Oilers here. Stenlin hit by Ryan, but Montour there to help him out. Puck comes free for Ryan, and that'll get played out. Is that going to be an icing? It is icing call against Florida. Skinner, 3 straight wins, 5 goals against. He has turned it around quite a bit. So do the Adidas jerseys go on sale or go on clearance everywhere tomorrow? Not sure if they'll go on clearance tomorrow. But pretty soon for sure. I think they might wait. Lomberg with some speed. He takes the shot, blockered away. Ooh, man, he tried to send it back out front. Ekblad down low for Reinhardt. Forsling with a blast. Blocked in front. And Nugent Hopkins, well, I thought he was going to clear it. He held on to it a lot longer than I thought he was going to. But he did manage to get it out, so I guess that's all that matters in the end. But yeah, you know, with the Adidas jerseys going on sale, I mean, they've already have for some places, but in terms of like really hard clearance, I would probably say like not until August or September. I'm not quite too sure when the Fnatic jerseys will actually be available for purchase, but I think once they are, that is when stores are really going to start clearing out their stock. You know, because they'll have all the new stuff, so they'll want to get rid of the old stuff. But maybe they do start to go on sale a lot more. I could be wrong. I'm not. I wasn't into collecting jerseys when the Adidas switchover happened, so I'm not too familiar with how it happened. Oh, here's a Kulikov shot that just went wide. Tarasenko trying to centers that. It was high into the air. Ekman Larson does get onto it. He's stopped up by Connor Brown, and Enrique will take it, but can't clear it. Enrique with the second opportunity here, and he'll send it over to CC, who will carry the puck out, dump it in, and get a change. Yeah, they definitely do want to get the cup winner money before, or the cup winner jerseys money before they do drop the Fnatic jerseys. But yeah, I mean, I think it was always expected that it was going to be a little bit until the Fnatic jerseys came out. They weren't going to be available right away from the offseason. They're usually take a little bit. Good play there by the Panthers. Chuck with a shot and goes up and out of play. I think Stuart Skinner might have got a piece of it. I don't know who that Panther player was, but that was a great interception from a McLeod play. And here's McDavid just trying to box out Barkov, and I think that was Luosterainen with the great stick there to stop the. Oh no, it was Montour. Montour with a really good stick to stop the McLeod breakout pass, and face off one here by the Panthers. That shot blocked for Hagee, centering it. It's loose in front. Barkov knocks it down. Reinhardt blocked again. Now Barkov gets that puck swept away from him. Good pressure here from the Panthers late in the first. Oh, a centering play. Shot. Oh, it just goes wide. Barkov couldn't get a good shot away, and it was followed up by Reinhardt. Barkov Oh no, sorry, Reinhardt knocked down hard by Ekholm. Verhaeghe helps out. Oh, wraparound attempt, and he just couldn't get it away. I think there was an opening. Oh, man. I think there was a sliver of room there for Verhaeghe if he just kept on pushing through, but he lost control of it at the last second. Oilers can't get it out. Centering play by Mikkola. Knocked away. He's on it again. Another shot. Played away by Skinner. Luostarinen, only 5 seconds left. Tries to put it behind the net for Lundell. And that is going to do it. Oh, Montour got one more shot away that Skinner had to save. Wow. What pressure there at the end by the Florida Panthers. Oilers hold on, though. And that will do it for the first. What a first period there. That was entertaining. Verhaeghe and Janmark with the goals. We head to first intermission. Tied 1-1. Has Cool Hockey said anything about their future? I'll be honest, I'm not too sure. I don't really follow a lot of what Cool Hockey does anymore. I'm I'm gonna make a video about where I get my jerseys again, because I do have a video, but that was like literally when I first started the channel. So like I think it's a fine video, but I would like to redo it. There's more sites that I would like to add to it and other little things, and one of the main reasons why I do want to redo that video, and I've been planning on doing it, is because of the fact that I don't love Cool Hockey anymore, or at least as much as I used to. They're not the worst place out there, but I have a hard time recommending them, mostly due to one specific thing, and that is if you go to their website, which I'm going to do right now. I mean, I guess I can pull it up here. We can do it together. We'll see how good this looks. Go here. Let's go here. Cool Hockey. It'll load for me. Where is it? Here we go. So if you go to Cool Hockey, scroll down. Let me make this a little bit bigger. There we go. And go to there. Where is it? Is it About Us? I think it's About Us. Yeah. So if you read this section right here, quality is just as important to us as it is to you. That's why we ensure that every product that leaves our doors is done to the exact specifications of the NHLPA. This is a lie. Or, if it's not a lie, the NHLPA does not give them the exact specifications of the on-ice jerseys. To me, that reads like they should be accurate to on-ice specifications to what the players wear. But that is not accurate whatsoever. That is not the case, because literally every single jersey that they do is just stacked 12. That's it. They don't do anything different. They will put a nameplate. They will put the numbers as stacked 12, and they leave it as that. If there is any type of difference with the customization for the team, they don't do that. The only things that they really do in terms of something special is they'll do the arch nameplates for Detroit as well as the Rangers. But that is it. That is all they do. If the customization is supposed to be, reverse kiss cut, or, anything special, if there's supposed to be no name bar, whatever it may be, if there's supposed to be anything like that, they don't do that. That is not something they do. They make every jersey basically the exact same, and that is why I really have a hard time recommending them, because, there are some other stories as well with Cool Hockey where they've, maybe not had the best customer support. I've heard, kind of horror stories of someone getting a jersey that was done incorrectly and then them just having a very hard time trying to get it resolved. But, and obviously, like, I have seen jerseys, like, just done just very wrong. Like, either have the completely wrong number or the wrong name or whatever it may be, or, like, a different number on the back as it is on the arms. That, will happen. so I'm not like too hard on that. It to me, I've not really had any issues in that way. But for me, literally, it just comes down to like basically this section right here. That's the only thing that I kind of care about, and why I have a hard time really recommending Cool Hockey now. Is just because, to me that bothers me enough. If it doesn't bother you, then go for it. But yeah, Florida is scary tonight. I mean, both teams have played good so far. Both teams have played very well, but they did have that big pressure there towards the end for sure. Could take longer considering supply chain issues. It's taken a bit for Nike to get all of their MLB jerseys to the teams themselves. Yeah, the thing though is like with the supply chain issues and everything like that, bro, they've been saying that shit like since COVID happened, which like I don't know. I feel like at this point it's just like it's more of just like an excuse than anything else to not produce as much as they want to. I don't know. Oh, forgot that I had my what's it called? My Chrome muted, so you guys weren't even hearing the music. I've only bought one jersey from them in the away Leafs Marlowe. I liked it a lot. Even got the Adidas button. Their mystery box though is a joke. See, yeah, like if you're getting a jersey from them that is like the Leafs, where it's like there's nothing special to the jersey at all, it's just one layer, or it is stacked twill, and it has the straight across name bar. Like if you're getting something that has basic customization from them, it's fine. Really the only issues outside of, it not being on ice accurate for me is like the only issues that I had with them is sometimes it does take a really long time from them, like more than they estimate. And like I noticed with my reverse retro 1.0 jerseys, the stitching inside, you can see like it was done like super quickly and they just really rushed it, but it looks fine on the outside and that's all that really matters. So it's really not that big of a deal. Just for me, like the only thing that like, yeah, really bothers me is with my Kings reverse retro 1.0 jersey, because that one, I bought from them and it is just stacked twill with the name bar, but it should be reverse kiss cut and no name bar, and that bothers me enough, and I spent enough on that jersey that I'm like, okay, I can't really, for myself, I can't buy from them anymore. And then yeah, of course they did have their mystery boxes as well, which I mean, mystery boxes from everywhere are kind of a joke, to be honest. Like it depends on what you want from a mystery box. I think in some circumstances mystery boxes can be kind of fine, but really you should just be buying them. If you are buying them, you should be doing it just because of kind of the thrill of like the gamble, really. But yeah, like the mystery boxes with Cool Hockey, I mean, they've gotten worse in my opinion because of their price. The price has gone up so much that it's almost like the exact same price of a regular jersey. It is not worth it, but it's gotten even worse because now they've started to include fouls on their jerseys. Like for example, like I've seen, what was it? It was like a Spezza reverse retro 2.0 jersey, which I know for Ottawa, which I know would not bother most people, but for me it would. Even worse though is I saw a Jets reverse retro 2.0 jersey with Solani on it, but the name was spelled incorrectly. There was like only one N, and like I don't know, it was not even close to how it should have been spelled. And there was multiple of them. That was not the only one that I saw. So it's like I can't, I don't know, that's crazy to me. When the mystery boxes were like 100 Canadian, it's like, okay, it can be kind of fun, but now they're like 175 or something like that, and it's like, okay, that's way too much. And I mean, obviously they do just use it to get rid of old stock. That's not really news, but yeah, it's just not worth it. I remember Cool Hockey using Post to Post to advertise the reverse retro mystery box. They sent him one, and he unboxed it, and it was a fully customized, which is a pretty rare pull. Turned me off of them. Yeah, I mean, like, I I understand that, obviously. Like, I get it from Cool Hockey's point of view. Obviously, you're you're gonna want to advertise it and pretend like you know, you're bigger influencers. You know, you're gonna want to have them pull a really good jersey so you can sell more. You know, it is kind of scummy, but I get it. If I ended up with the Pens or Bruins mystery jersey, I would vomit. I did mention you, I unboxed another jersey last night. I recorded it last night, and I meant to upload it today, and I just never did. I'll probably upload it either tomorrow or the next day. And I mentioned you, Josh. I did mention you in the video, so... my favorite Atlanta Thrashers white jersey is the CCM one from 1999 to 2007. That is a very good one. I mean, yeah, probably my favorite as well. Yeah, I would agree. I mean, I do like... Yeah, that's definitely my favorite. I agree with you, 100%. Yep. I just had to look at them again. Yeah, that is a very nice one for sure. The blue one's fun, and also like the T-Bird is kind of cool, but the white one is definitely the best looking one for sure. Just want to make sure. How much time left do I have? Probably still a while, 6 minutes. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I'm not missing anything is all. But yeah, I have like quite a few videos that I want to get out before the end of June here, and I'm obviously running out of time. You know, I think I probably should do a video on whoever wins tonight. I have 2 unboxings that I do want to get out. I would like to do my video of where I get jerseys before the end of June, but I don't think that's going to happen. And then I want to talk about Fanatics again as well, but the Red Thrashers has grown on me over time. It's ugly, but I still kind of like it. Just the word mark with the number under it, I hate that one. I despise it. I'm not a fan of it whatsoever. I mean, I always hate those to me are like football jerseys, and I don't like football jerseys. I don't think they look very good, so. Yeah, I've never been a fan of those ones. That is for sure. It's like Dallas's or the Islanders ones. It's gross to me. Let's see how people are reacting to the game so far. The word is the worst part. Yeah, it is for sure. Actually, you know, I don't know if it's the worst part. I think the numbers under the word mark. Well, I mean, it's kind of, I guess, a little bit of both, eh? The numbers under the word mark and the word mark are both bad. The rest of the jersey is fine, but yeah, it's just it's the front. Front is no good. Favorite New York Islanders white jersey is the CCM one from 1998 to 2007. Interesting. Okay. I guess I can... We might as well throw this up on screen so we don't have anything else going on. Let me pull it up. There we go. And we're talking these guys right here. I mean, I do like them, but honestly, the only Islanders jersey that I really love. I mean, it looks really low quality because of how zoomed in I'm in. But it's really just the Fisherman and the Wave jersey. Those are the only two that I really like. Every other Islanders jersey to me is like, it's fine. I don't hate them, except for these ones right here. These third jerseys. I hate those, but like every other one, yeah, it's fine. Actually, and I hate the reverse retro as well, and the Stadium Series jersey. Those two. The 2011 alternate 2023 Reverse Retro and the 2024 Stadium Series jersey are the jerseys that I hate, and it's the Fisherman and the Wave that I like, and everything else is just fine for me. Thoughts on possibly no more dimples? Yeah, I kind of talked about that, or well, I made an Instagram story about it, and I think I probably should make a video about it, talking about, well, first of all, the Ducks did leak their new logo, but they're going to be going and revealing everything on Wednesday anyways, so I don't think I'm going to make a video about that. And then the Capitals did reveal their 50th anniversary patch. So I don't know, I might make a video on that, maybe not right away. I don't know, we'll kind of see. I'll think about it. But in terms of no dimples, I think some people are making a bigger deal out of it than others. For me, at least, as someone who does not have any Made in Canada jerseys, I don't think the dimples really matter at all. I think the dimples on the Indo Adidas jerseys are kind of pointless. They, like, I don't know, I wouldn't say they look bad, but they're kind of just there, right? Oh, here's the Stanley Cup Final ad. I do want to listen to this. Hold on. Just give me a second here. So I know Sports Zone pointed it out, so now I want to actually watch it. Okay, I mean, that's a good ad. I still like the no words one more, to be honest, but actually there's a second one here. Oh, this is all about a Canadian Cup. Okay. Oh, well, actually no, that's a Rogers one. Okay. Hi Dominique, go Oilers, indeed. Caps desperately need to rebrand. Same with Blue Jackets. Yes, yeah, I would agree. But yeah, sorry, as I was saying, with the Capitals, the Capitals anniversary patch, yeah, they did show that, and maybe we'll look at it a little bit more in the second intermission, because we don't really have any more time left. But with the no dimples, going back to that, I don't think dimples really matter for Indo collectors. And for people who don't collect the Made in Canada jerseys, I don't think it matters. The dimples are barely noticeable, at least in my eyes, on Indo jerseys, and I don't think it's that big of a deal. For people who do actually collect Made in Canada jerseys and those being upset, I get that a lot more. I think dimples look marginally worse than no dimples, but I love the feel of the fabric on the dimples, at least on the Indos. I guess that's fair. I don't know. To me, the dimples just never mattered at all. But like I said, I don't collect Made in Canada jerseys, so not that I don't want to, they're very expensive. I would love to be able to get more of them, or any of them. But yeah, in terms of like actual, you know, just Indo jerseys, I don't think the dimples really matter. So those going away, for me, is not that big of a deal. All right, so here we are. We're getting ready for the second period here. The Coupe de Stanley Raffiniere Canada. My French is not very good. It's pretty bad. Yeah, the Reebok Edge jerseys are nice. I do very much like them. The loss of the chrome neck patch is a damn shame for sure. I don't think they're moving away from that. Let me double check. But I'm pretty sure the chrome NHL shield is there. I can see it does not look like that. I don't know, from everything that I've heard, the chrome NHL shield is there, but yeah, it does look like it's not like that on that picture there. We'll kind of have to. Oh, centering play, man! Pass to Panthers. Montour tipped in front. Good save by Skinner. On a nice deflection by Kachuk. But yeah, from everything that, you know, I guess I don't know. For some reason, I thought that was a Chrome NHL shield, but I don't know. It's a low quality enough picture where I'm not 100% sure. But from everything that I've heard, that should be staying. Because they've even talked about, like, even with the Fanatics catalog that was, like, put out, well, that was kind of leaked a while ago. They were talking about, like, a Chrome NHL shield. So I think it should be back, hopefully. Bears just got a Hattie up 4-3 on Coachella. With 11 minutes left. Is that a clinching game? Here's Tarasenko with a shot off a body, off Nurse, and wide. Lundell kind of sitting on the puck here. Oilers trying to get it away. Nurse, he gets him back. He gets back up, and Nurse knocks him right back down. And now Bromberg will poke it free and lift it high. If Bears win this back-to-back, well, there you go. That's pretty cool. Oilers have outscored their opponents 35-21 in the second period in these playoffs. So they're a pretty good second period team. There's no icing on that play for the Oilers, though. Ekholm trying to keep the puck in. He's able to do so. Now comes loose on the far side. Boussard with a shot. And that is put high. Now McDavid, nice move. Backhand. Save there. Wow, what a play by McDavid. Here's Ekholm. Good pressure from the Oilers. Bouchard on it. His shot. Blocked. Bouchard trying to battle for it. And Verhaeghe will tip it out. And that puck goes into the Panthers bench there. There's a good little pressure there by the Oilers. Here's Tarasenko's shot. And this is McDavid's opportunity where he just walks Forsling there and tries to throw the backhand on net. Bobrovsky makes that save. Well, yeah, it's McDavid's first shot in 4 periods without. He didn't have a shot last game. And I guess he had no shots in the first period as well. Kind of crazy that, no shots all last game for McDavid and they still pull away with the victory. Here's Okposo one-on-one here with Kulak. Okposo trying to go wide, but good job by Kulak to keep him to the outside. Fucking deep. Yeah, we got both fan bases in here, which is fun. Mikkola, his shot, stopped by Skinner. Pretty easy save there for him. Vogel and Draisaitl can't get it out. It's kept in. There's a shot saved. Rebound. Mikkola couldn't get a good stick on it, but he knocked down Skinner, and now there is a penalty. Play is called. And I think it's Tkachuk that is taking the penalty. He is not happy. There was a lot of falling down there. There was Skinner got run over. Vogel, I think, fell. Tkachuk fell. So that's a Bennett shot that was saved, and Mikkola runs into Skinner, who falls down. And then here's the Tkachuk penalty. So he's up high. He tries to go. Wow, so Tkachuk just. Wow. They're calling that interference. Or tripping. They're calling that tripping. Tkachuk just lost his footing. I'm shocked. What the fuck is that penalty? Are you kidding me? Tkachuk just loses his footing. Fogle falls. And now the Oilers get a power play. I would be pissed. Oilers win the draw. Here's Draisaitl looking for his first goal of the series here. Down low, McDavid. Oh, McDavid trying to find Nugent Hopkins. Back for Bouchard. Shot tipped. And it goes into the corner. Forsling no longer has a stick. You'll get one from Stenlund. Nugent Hopkins. Cross ice for Draisaitl. He's getting pressured there. Good pressure by the Panthers, but back to the point. Stenlund, like I said, no stick there for him. Draisaitl down low. McDavid coming back up high. Bouchard fakes a shot. Moves. Now pulls the triggers. Save! Oh, and that trickles wide. Draisaitl in the corner now. Tries to play it back. Gets it to Nugent Hopkins. Bouchard. Back. Bouchard again. McDavid up high to Draisaitl. Back for Bouchard. McDavid again. Good passing from the Oilers here. Back for Draisaitl. Oh, and that's blocked there. Panthers can't clear it though because Stenlund's still without a stick. Draisaitl in his spot in the circle. Back for Bouchard. McDavid down low. Looking to pass it out front. Goes around. Oh, and Draisaitl tried to poke it in. Bobrovsky makes the save and holds on. And that is a huge kill there. Well, it's not even a full kill, but the Panthers just surviving that shift there. Oh, and there's the Bobrovsky save off the skate of Ekblad. And here's Draisaitl with the shot. Oh, and he fans on it. And then McDavid coming around, goes off the stick or a skate of Forsling, and Draisaitl just can't get there in time. 35 seconds left to go in the power play. Oilers still have time. Draisaitl getting waived, so McDavid will have to come in and take the draw. And the Panthers do win it. Comes free for Reinhart, and he'll dump it down. Bouchard will carry it up the ice. Drop pass there. McDavid, a lot of speed here. Here comes McDavid, cutting his way through. Pass back. Draisaitl to Bouchard. Out front! Oh, man. And Hyman couldn't get a stick on it, looking for his 71st of the season. Bouchard with a shot. Stopped there as the penalty ends. And some pushing and shoving after the whistle. 3 shots on the power play. A massive kill from the Florida Panthers. Absolutely huge. There's Hyman battling in front. And Nugent Hopkins was trying to find him, but Panthers did a good job battling with him. And there's the Bouchard shot. Hyman not quite in front of Bobrovsky's eyes, so he was able to see it all. That's a massive kill from the Panthers, where there was a minute and 25 seconds, pretty much without a stick for one of the Panthers. Not even a Panthers fan, and I'm stressed. I'm not too stressed, actually. You know, I think it's mostly because, like, I don't know, like, it's kind of funny how my opinion on the series has changed. Going from, man, I don't want either of these teams to win. I hate both of them. Both of them winning would suck. To, I kind of don't mind who wins now. Like, I'm more going for the Oilers. I will say, like, if I'm rooting for a team, it will be the Oilers. But, like, if the Oilers win, it's that 3-0 comeback, Cinderella story, everything like that. But if the Panthers win, then, hey, man, I don't have to deal with Oilers fans saying that they broke the Canadian Cup drought and everything like that. So, you know, icing call against the Panthers there. But, yeah, so, like, there's a little bit of, it's nice that, you know, I don't know, like, it would be nice for the Oilers to win because I do like their team more, and I like that 3-0 comeback story, but with the Panthers, then I don't have to deal with Oilers fans saying that they broke the Canadian Cup drought, so I'm torn. We are all numb at this point. That is true. We fans are all numb at this point. Montour is going to ice that puck again. Third team in history to force a Game 7 after trailing 3-0. That's in the finals, by the way. Sorry. I guess I should clarify that's in the finals. And of course, the last team to win, you've heard it 1,000 times at this point, Toronto Maple Leafs against the Red Wings in 1942. Here's down low. McDavid trying to center that as Ekholm was going towards the front of the net, but it was a little bit too much off to the side. Bobrovsky will hold on, and we'll go to intermission with 13:54 left to go here in the second period. 1-1 is the score. Ooh. Been a very entertaining game, though. I will say that. Very, very entertaining game. Brandon Bear's comment. Wish they could have had this incredible one. Was Matt Molson was the captain? Let me look up. I don't know who's on the Hershey Bears right now. Let me look them up. How many people do I know on there? Matthew Phillips, I know him. Do I know Ryan Hofer? Maybe not. Hendrix Lapierre, I know him. I think I've heard of Clay Stevenson. Is Hunter Shepard? I think he's a prospect for the Capitals, is he not? I mean, I guess, this is obviously the Capitals thing, so makes sense. Yes, I don't know too many people on the Bears. Not familiar with a bunch of them. Most entertaining game of the series so far? I can't comment on that because, like I said, I haven't watched as much of the series as I would like to. Shep played a Caps game this year? Okay, that's what I thought. I recognize that name. All the bigger fan favorite Bears are in the show now. And the Oilers will win the draw there. So I think I kind of caught the end of it, but I think they were saying the draft in 2015, that was in Florida, and I guess that was in this building. So is McDavid going to win a cup where he was drafted? That would be really fun. That would be a hell of a storyline. Vogel tripped up there, but held in for a moment, and there's Calvin Pickard trying to glove it down as the puck goes into the Oilers bench. So now this is going to be not an offensive zone draw, is it? Oh yeah, it will be an offensive zone draw here for the Oilers. Someone's wearing a Detroit jersey. Okay. She was hiding a little bit with like a blazer or something, but I saw that Detroit jersey. Fogle off the draw. Good blocker save by Bobrovsky. Wow. That came out of nowhere. Draisaitl stops the puck at the boards there. Gets bumped and loses control of the puck, so the Panthers come out. There's a hit at the line, and a couple players collide with each other. Draisaitl now. He'll hold on to it as he skates it out. Makes his way around Bennett. Good pass to Holloway. His shot stopped there by Mikkola. Kulak here will pinch. Good job by Holloway to leave the puck there for Draisaitl, but knocked off his stick there, and Verhaeghe comes away with it. Verhaeghe stops up, and he's kind of all alone, waiting for his teammates to change. Reinhart will come in, help him out. Reinhart back around for Verhaeghe here. His shot, and stopped there by Skinner. Man, that found its way through, and Skinner had to be sharp there. Favorite Los Angeles Kings jersey, white Los Angeles Kings jersey, 2003 to 2007. I always have to double check. I think I remember which one you're talking about, but yeah, the crown, purple and black with Los Angeles at the bottom. I don't know if that one is quite my favorite, but I love that one. I do really. I mean, I love the LA Kings jersey history. I think their jerseys are like almost all fantastic. The only ones that I think are okay are the ones that they have right now. I don't think that they really have a bad jersey. Like their ones now are just kind of a little bit boring, but they've been spiced up by the sparkle added after the prime green. Well, the puck kept in. Oilers gets it to Omberg here. Nice move there. Shot by Henrique, gets blocked, but he's able to keep it in. Henrique again, down low for Brown. Brown there battling for it. Lindell will come away with it. Now here's McDavid coming out. Good shift here by the Matthias Ekholm, by the Janmark line. And allows the Oilers to change. Bouchard down low. Oilers, a lot of pressure here. A minute in the offensive zone. But the Panthers able to grab it. Can they clear it? It's not. It's held in by the Oilers. Here's Ekholm in. Leaves it off for Hyman. Hyman spinning. Trying to get around Luostarinen. Back to the point there for Bouchard. Down low for McDavid. McDavid falls, but is able to keep control of the puck. Hyman behind the net. He also falls. McDavid helping him out. Pushes it back to the point. Ekholm with a blast. And that is put out once again by Bobrovsky as Hyman is laid out in front by Ekman-Larsson. I mean, that was a long shift by the Panthers, but they did a pretty good job keeping the Oilers to the outside. There wasn't really too much for the Oilers to really get towards the front of the net. Yeah, just good. A long time there from the Oilers in the offensive zone, and that shot by Ekholm, I mean, there's no one in front. That is an easy save by Bobrovsky. Point shot from Ekholm just into the glove. Now the Draisaitl line is out there now, and Panthers do manage to win that draw. It's played in. Barkov after it here, and he'll win that puck battle. Gets it back to the point. Ekblad down low. Oh, a good tip there, and a great save by Skinner. Wow, what a tip by Barkov. Oh, a big hit by Ceci. Let's go, Cody Ceci. Now Kulak with some speed will leave it there for Corey Perry. Scory Perry over for Ekholm. We'll play it in. McLeod couldn't handle that. So the Panthers will come away with it. Now Ekblad coming in on Ekholm. He'll just dump it in. Yeah, a rare McDavid blunder falling down like that. I mean, he recovered fine, but yeah, he usually doesn't fall down like that, that's for sure. Ekholm walks around, gets shocked, but it was knocked off his stick. And now Panthers countering here. There's a shot and deflects. Oh, played up front. Wow, that almost goes in off Skinner. That was so close. Kachuk again behind the net. Puck comes free for Bennett. Bennett knocked off the puck by Foegele. And the Oilers will get it out. Now here's Bouchard with some room, and That room gets swallowed up by the Panthers, so he'll dump it in. Tkachuk back the other way now. Into the zone. He gets thrown down by Nurse. No call on the play. The fans want one bad. I think that was a little bit of an Oscar performance there from Tkachuk, I'll say that. Lomberg in the corner. Shadowed by Henrique. Lomberg in deep there. Okposo trying to find his way towards the front of the net. He'll take a shot. Goes through everyone. Stenlin in. This shot wide. Trying to go short side there. Henrique gets it over to Bromberg. And he'll play it out. But yeah, I think I do think Tkachuk probably was thrown down a little bit, but he sold that, or tried to sell it, I guess I should say. Refs weren't buying. Good forecheck there by Barkov. Gets it to Verhaeghe. His shot blockered away. Verhaeghe chips it back, but Ceci will gather it up. Long pass up ahead. Looking for Janmark again. He'll beat out the icing. He doesn't get the puck, but he beats out the icing there. Great job by Janmark. Back to the point. Kulak. Over for Ceci. Throws it towards the front. Brown. Back again. Brown up high. Holds on to the puck. Oilers are changing. He'll leave it there for Draisaitl. Holloway can't handle that pass. Holloway back for Draisaitl. Bouchard. Draisaitl up high. His shot. Save there. Goes into the corner. Perry. For Holloway. Holloway spinning. Trying to break loose of the checking of Ekblad. Bouchard back for Draisaitl. Bouchard was looking for Holloway or for Perry, but he was going off for a change and missed him. Now Holloway has to battle for it. Oilers keep the zone. Tripped up is Ryan, but no call on the play. They're not calling anything here. I think they're going to keep at one power play each. I think that's where they'll stay. Edmonton right back in. Florida hasn't really got much of a change as it's the long change here. Good forecheck here by the Oilers again. They've had a lot of good shifts here in the second. Just haven't found an answer for it. That one's flipped out of the reach of Bouchard, but Ekholm able to get back. Lucerinen, good pressure here. A really good forecheck, and he comes away with the puck. Wow. Great job by him. Now Montour pinching. Played around. Tarasenko can't get that puck, and McDavid over for Ekholm will get it off the boards and out. Not enough for icing, just goes to center ice, so Oilers trying to get a change, but I think Ekholm and Bouchard have been out there for a while, and Tarasenko stops that in the neutral zone, sends it right back in. They're trying to keep out this D pair as long as they can. Brown, though, will get it to Bouchard, who gets it up ahead. Nugent Hopkins in, his shot blocked. Another shot save. Loose in front and knocked away there. Rodriguez playing back. Brown has no stick here. He lost control of it. But the puck does come back. Panthers in now. They're looking for some offensive zone pressure. That one stopped by Skinner. Oh, played right back to him. And now it's back behind the net. I don't know who that defenseman was. They were trying to play it back to Skinner to get a whistle, and that one almost went in. Stretch pass up ahead for Holloway. He gets around Kulikov there. Holloway knocked down, but gets it to Foegele. Foegele back at the line. To Draisaitl, down low, out front. Foegele, it's loose. Oh, knocked away by Kulikov. Wow, the puck was loose, and as he was falling into the net, knocks it away. Now Reinhart, the other way, scores! Sam Reinhart puts Florida in the lead after a massive save by Kulikov the other way. Wow. And that's just how quickly it can turn. It's just like that. Edmonton with so much pressure, so much time in the offensive zone, and it's Foegele out front just trying to force his way through. It's Kulak as he's falling into the net, swipes it away, and then Verhaeghe lead pass to Reinhart coming in on the far side. He's looking past all the way. Alex for the shot. Beat Skinner short side. Man, that's a tough one. Under the glove, over the pad. And Sam Reinhart, who had a great regular season, gets on the board here. What a swing of emotions indeed. And now the Oilers looking for that response again. They answered pretty quickly last time. Let's see if they can answer quickly once more. Here's Stenlund coming in. Stenlund waits, tries to go off. Back, can't jam it in. Man, that was almost an unbelievable play from Stenlund. That would have been crazy. I'm about to become a Panthers fan just because the Oilers hate. That's how it happens. Here's Corey Perry trying to work his way through. Can't quite pull a McDavid there. And that will be iced by the Florida Panthers. 3:59 left to go. Don't turtle, Florida. Man, I mean, I know Reinhardt's a good shooter, but I don't know. The Oilers have numbers back there. It's tough. Off the draw, Florida will get it back out to center. But Oilers trying to get it right back in. Ekblad in behind his own net. Good job there waiting and off the glass and out. Go the Panthers. Bouchard stopping up in his own zone. Will get it up ahead. Draisaitl out there with McDavid right now. He'll drop it for McDavid. Over for Draisaitl. Oh, and that one deflected up and out of play. Man. That would have been a beauty. Draisaitl in. Great drop pass there to McDavid. Back and... Hold on. I want to see... Did Forsling get a piece of that, or just did Draisaitl heal on it again? I think Forsling might have got a piece of that one. But, man. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. Yeah, I do think Skinner misread it. I thought he... Well, I mean, I guess... Got to give a little bit of credit to Reinhart there. I mean, his head was looking at pass the entire way. So I think Skinner probably thought that a pass was coming. And I guess that's where Reinhart capitalized on that. I mean, Skinner's been good though for the last couple of games though. He's been solid from what I've seen. And like I said, you gotta give a little bit of props to Reinhart. He's a good shooter. You know, good shooter from the circle there. It's difficult. I'm just surprised that, you know, kind of twice Draisaitl has kind of healed on a shot. So let's see if the Oilers can bounce back. 19 goals when facing elimination in a cup final. Second most in NHL history. Interesting. It's okay, Andrew. You can say balls. It's fine. I understand. Bouchard with a shot that gets blocked. Now it's played up ahead. Reinhardt dumps it in. Verhaeghe trying to get around his man. Can't get it past Ekholm, and he'll play it out. Yeah, it is a nice shot to sneak at the short side, but also it's a tough one. Like, that's just realistically, you know, you have numbers back for the Oilers and everything like that. It's like, that's one that, like, you kind of want to save on, especially in this type of game. But, you know, also I get it at the same time. Ogle in. Centering play. It goes off a stick. Broberg. Healing back. Nice move there. His shot blocked and goes off Bennett and out. Montour in his own zone. He has time as the Oilers are changing. Lead pass up ahead. Tipped in. Now the Oilers. Ooh, big hit there by Luostarinen on Janmark. The Oilers will get it out the other way. Is that going to be enough for icing? No, not quite. 2 minutes left to go here in the second period. Florida up 2-1. Game 7, Stanley Cup Final. Skinner out to play it. He took a long time to play it. He had to be a little bit careful there, but gets it to Kulak, who'll play it in. Kulikov behind his net. Gets intercepted by Janmark. Going around the net. Oh, can't get it back. Can't get it back to the point. It was a good stick there by the Panthers. Now here's Barkov with it. Leaves it back for Kulikov. His shot. Gloved by Skinner. And that will give us to another commercial break. Reinhardt. So far, the one with the leading goal. Favorite Vegas jersey, white Vegas jersey from 2017 to 2024. I mean, they have only had one white jersey, so it's a very nice jersey, though. I do like Vegas's jerseys a lot. There's only been... The only jersey that I don't like from Vegas is their Winter Classic. That's it. Outside of that, it's really just the Winter Classic that I'm not a huge fan of. Everything else, I love Vegas's jerseys. I think they're all stellar, which is why I have all of them. I appreciate the sub. Oh, I couldn't read it in time, man. I need to have like an alert box. I mean, I have an alert box, but I need to have like an alert box where I can actually see who subbed and everything like that, because I do not have that. I don't know why my nose is so itchy, bro. It's just itchy as hell right now. I don't do coke, I promise. What is your closest team? Told me not from the Toronto area, but I don't know Canadian geography. The closest team is Calgary. I'm close to Calgary, so if I do see games, which I didn't see any this year, but if I do see games, it would be Flames games. Technically, I could have went to an Oilers game. I definitely could have gone. Like the distance wouldn't have been the issue to go to an Oilers playoff game. It was more about the cash. The cash would have been the difference there. Oilers win the draw. Minute 23 left here to go. Played out McLeod jumping on it. Oh, and they call it icing. Wow. I feel like McLeod was on it first. I'm so tired. Do you have any Caps jerseys? I have a couple. I have pretty much all of the Screaming Eagle jerseys. The only one that I don't have is the white one with the text at the bottom. I have the white one without the text, just not the one with the text. But I have both of the reverse retros in the blue, and then the white one. I have I have um their Winter Classic jersey from 20 what is it, 2016? Actually, what Winter Classic jersey do I have? No, it's not a Winter Classic jersey. It's their third jersey. Actually, is it a Winter Classic jersey? I don't know why I'm forgetting right now. I'll look in a minute. I'll let you know what Capitals jerseys I have in a minute. Oh, at the end of this period here, we'll go over it. Bouchard comes away with the puck. Lead pass up ahead. Hits McLeod, but Draisaitl's just a bit offside. Bouchard was trying to hit Draisaitl, but it deflected off a stick. Yeah, it hit Reinhart. Reinhart got a stick on it, and it deflects. Doesn't quite get to Draisaitl. McDavid now out here. I'm shocked they didn't redo that draw, but Oilers will dump it in. Ekholm, pressured by McDavid there, helped out by Hyman. That comes free for Reinhart, and he'll play it out. Verhaeghe trying to get around Bouchard. Stops up now. To Barkov. And now comes back for the Oilers. Hyman, lead pass for McDavid. McDavid in. And that gets knocked off his stick by Ekblad. Bouchard, his shot stopped. Rebound. Oh, and Nugent Hopkins could knock it out of the air. Forsling did it first and put it to the corner. Now lift high down the ice. It's going to be enough for icing. 6.2 seconds left to go on the clock in the second period. One last opportunity here for the Oilers, but here's McDavid trying to get around Ekblad, and just a good stick there. Great job defending by him. And there's the Bouchard shot. Bobrovsky can't... Oh, no, it was actually Bobrovsky that knocked it away. I thought it was Forsling. Bobrovsky knocked it out of the air after he couldn't handle it. And face off won by the Oilers, but that is picked off by Barkov. He'll play it down, and that'll do it for the second period. The Florida Panthers 20 minutes away from being Stanley Cup champions, and the Edmonton Oilers only have 20 minutes to fight back. Man, it has been a game so far. It has been very, very entertaining. And we'll see who does eventually come away with it. Unless, of course, we go to OT here. So here, hold on. Give me a second, Andrew. I'll pull up my spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet of all my jerseys, so I can tell you exactly what jerseys I have. Actually, I'll just show you. I'll just show them off. Well, I guess not actually my own jerseys, but we'll go to NHL uniforms, and we'll show you which ones I have. So, I have these two. Actually, I have these three. I have all of these ones. I used to have this one right here, so with the Capitals at the bottom there. I used to have that one as well, but I ended up selling it because I got the one without the Capitals at the bottom. It had Yager on the back, and I was like, that was at the point where I was trying to get every single jersey that Yager had played. Bears back-to-back champs. They won an OT. Nice. Nice. But yeah, so I was anyways, I ended up getting this jersey, sold the other one, which I actually sold it to the hockey guy, funny enough. And now I kind of regret selling it because it would be nice to have every single version of the Screaming Eagle, but it's not that big of a deal. I also have the 2011, that's what it is. The 2011 Winter Classic, I have that in Edge 2.0. And then what other ones do I have? Because I sold a couple recently. Oh yeah, and then I have the Stadium Series jersey. I have this one right here. And yeah, looks like those are all of them. Yeah, so I have these three. These guys right here. the 2011 Winter Classic, and the 2023 Stadium Series jersey. We're going to see the Fanatics jerseys this week. Yes, we will. We'll see them at the draft and probably before the draft as well. It looks like the Anaheim Ducks are going to be revealing their stuff on Wednesday, so that should be interesting. And of course, if you guys did not see, their logo did kind of leak. We'll kind of throw that up on screen there. So this is their logo that they will be going with. So basically just a slight difference from the original Mighty Duck logo. Just, of course, you know, colorized a little bit differently. The sticks, I'm not quite sure if I'm a huge fan of the sticks. They look a little bit, I don't know, they almost, it almost feels like they throw off the balance a little bit. I will say that, of the logo. Just, it feels very bottom heavy. Which is great most times, but but yeah, I don't know. It's okay, I think. I think I do prefer the previous version, but it's not bad. So to the hockey guy that puts you on some divine list, I don't think so. It was just like literally a coincidence. It was before I had a channel. I just put the jersey up on eBay, and he bought it from me. And, like, well, someone bought it, and then I recognized his name. Or, like, I saw the name, and I was like, I think that's the hockey guy's name. And then I looked at the location, and I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him. And so I was like, that's kind of cool. Not really anything came from that. It was that was it. It's all that happened, but yeah, it's kind of cool nonetheless. But yeah, anyway, so that's the new Ducks logo. I could see some people being very upset about this. I'm not going to get upset about it. Is it better than the original? Maybe not, but I do just like the fact that it's different. And then, of course, here is the Caps 50th anniversary patch. So you can see it right there. And of course, this is our first actual look of a Fanatics jersey. So yeah, you can see that there is no dimples up there. And like I talked about earlier in the stream, I think if you don't buy Made in Canada jerseys, the dimples don't really matter too much. But in terms of the actual 50th anniversary patch, let me zoom in more here. I do like it, actually. I think it's a very nice looking 50th anniversary patch. But I really like the fact that, you know, you got the stick in there and the puck. That's cool. It does kind of feel like the Capitals logo, but just in a patch. So it's nice. But I do hope that they do actually make a 50th anniversary jersey. I'm hoping for that. But yeah, really outside of that, you know, with this jersey here, like we talked about, no dimples, fine. I think you're right, Joe. Like, it does not look like it is a shiny NHL shield, but like I said, I'm pretty sure with the other things that we've seen so far, there should be a shiny NHL shield. There should be the chrome NHL shield like there is on the Adidas jerseys, but we'll see. Will I make a video recapping Adidas' time in the NHL? Maybe not like recapping it, but I'm gonna make videos about Adidas. Like, I'm gonna be making videos about my favorite Adidas jerseys, just in general, my least favorite Adidas jerseys, which teams I think looked best in Adidas. I'm gonna make a video, I guess, ranking every single year, which is probably the closest to recapping Adidas' time in the NHL. Because I guess I'm gonna, yeah, I guess technically that would be my video recapping Adidas' time in the NHL, because I am gonna be going over every single year and talking about the good things and the bad things about it. So, but of course I do. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when I make that video, man. I should make it soon, but it's a video that I've been planning on doing for a while, and then I just, you know, other stuff pops up, so I never get around to it. It's like my customization video. I think I've been talking about that video for like fucking 6 months. Actually, I think it's been more than 6 months, actually, because I think I was talking about it before the end of the year, of last year, so I need to just get around to making it, man. Low-key, I think the eyes were added to get people to buy another orange Mighty Ducks jersey. Visually, I think they're fine, though. I mean, we'll see. Like, I think they'll be different enough from the other Mighty Ducks jerseys, well, the orange Mighty Ducks jerseys, that I think people will still buy it anyways. People love anything Mighty Ducks nonetheless, so yeah. I wish we could have gotten an Adidas non-cheap / non-reverse retro Nordics jersey. Yeah, like the best that you got is, did they do a Team Classic reverse retro? Or not reverse retro, sorry. Did they get a Team Classic Nordics jersey? Team Classic Beck Nordics. Because I know they did a Fanatics one. Yeah. Oh well, right. It was the not quite the usual Quebec Nordiques logo. It was this one right here. Oh, oopsies. It was this one that we ended up getting, which is not quite the same. So, but yeah, I feel that, because yeah, we just got basically the Fanatics ones otherwise, so they just said that the 1942 Leafs were also trailing heading into the third in the period of Game 7. Interesting. Didn't know that. Do I think Reebok or Adidas did a better job? It's difficult. I think Adidas had consistently better looking jerseys. However, I like the material of the jersey itself as well as the cut better in Reebok. But the quality of the logos is 10 times better with Adidas. But also, Reebok did make made in Canada retail versions, and I love those. So it's difficult. If you're comparing Reebok Premier jerseys to the Indo jerseys from Adidas, the Indo Adidas are way better. But if you're comparing the Indo Authentics from Reebok to the Indo Adidas jerseys, they're fairly similar. So, I don't know. It's tough. I would probably say, in general, I do like Reebok more just because I like the fit and everything a lot better, and I love those Reebok Edge 1.0 jerseys. I think they're fantastic. But Adidas made some really nice looks. I will say that. Not expecting a difference in quality between the Adidas MSCs and the new Made in Canada's and Fanatics. At least they'll be made readily available for consumers. Yes, that is a huge positive for sure. I mean, at least for the first season, it appears like they're only going to be doing the home and away, or the home jerseys, not even the aways. So they'll only be making home Made in Canada jerseys. I'm hoping that it changes in the future, but that is a huge positive for Fanatics. I will say that. Yeah, you have the breakaway Fanatics vintage. Yeah, it's not great. I don't have that one, but I do have a I have a Heart for Whalers one, and it's not very good. I would like to replace it with the CCM vintage for sure. I think the inaugural season Nordiques jersey is better than the typical one. It's fun. I disagree with saying it's better, but I do like the inaugural season one. I have it, thankfully. Leafs are in this game right now. I'd be stressed out of my mind, sweating. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to. I don't know if I would be talking right now. I think I'd just be like staring off into the distance. Reebok did a better job, but that's largely irrelevant as production is outsourced and not done in house. Yeah, that's true. The Outfighters basically slapped their logos on the jerseys after production. True. Yeah, I mean, obviously they give their like the production place, like the materials and everything like that, and it's basically what happened with Nike and Fanatics this year in the MLB, where Nike is the one that basically told Fanatics everything to do, like how to make the jerseys, the materials and everything like that. So But I think material-wise, I do like the Reebok jerseys more so than Adidas. You think Adidas jerseys will go on sale now? Because if so, I think I might buy a couple. They'll go on sale. They're already on sale in some places, but they'll probably go more. At least I expect them to go on sale more in, you know, either within the next couple of weeks or once the Fanatics jerseys are officially available. One of the two, I'm not quite too sure, honestly. But they will go on sale. They're 100% going to get cleared out, for sure. Hey Nick, how's it going? The unfortunate truth is quality dipped over time. For all leagues, you can compare a 90s replica to a modern Adidas made in Canada. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you and I don't. If you look at like the CCM Masca jerseys, the quality on those is not very good in terms of, at least like the actual jersey itself is really thin, pulls really easily. But I kind of get where you're coming from for sure. If you're comparing them like both authentic wise, I can kind of see what you mean. Adidas Authentic definitely go on sale, but RTC Made in Canada is going for cheap, and when Fanatics takes over, there's been a couple that I've seen go for somewhat cheap. Honestly, I was really, really close to buying a Calgary Flames, one of their game worn or game issue jerseys. They had a sale, or well, they had their basically jersey sale. I think it was a couple of days ago now. And some of the jerseys were going for like $400 Canadian, which is not too bad. Like, that's pretty good, all things considered. Oilers are scaring me, so I stopped watching. That's fair. Do I want this game to go overtime? Hell yeah, I would love overtime. You know, if it's not my team, I want to see overtime, pretty much. Who needs to rebrand the most between Carolina, Washington, Columbus, Tampa, and Winnipeg? Washington. Carolina doesn't necessarily need a rebrand. They just need a focus. They just need to focus on one particular thing. The issue with their branding is that it's just all over the place. Washington just is not great. Columbus is really bad as well. It's probably close in between those two. Tampa, like, I don't know if they need a rebrand, but I know why people would say it, just because they are so close to the Leafs colors in basically just like the Red Wings template. And Winnipeg, it's just they've worn the jersey for long enough that I would like it. But yeah, I think probably Washington the most. But I don't think Washington is going to get it, because I don't think they're changing those jerseys until Ovi retires. I think once Ovi retires, then they'll go ahead, make the change, but I don't think it's happening until then. Loving the discussion, by the way. We focus more on football on our channel. Glad to hear from some hockey folk. Yeah, I mean, I'm not much of a football guy, but, you know, yes, I love talking about jerseys. Overtime, hell yeah. Jackets have the worst jerseys in the league, in my opinion, except for the Cannon. That's fair. I think their away jersey is not bad. I don't mind their away jersey, but yeah, their home jersey is pretty weak. The Cannon is nice, though. The Cannon is really good. I really like your channel. You're interacting with us and everything. Amazing content. Keep it up. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, like I said, I love talking jerseys. So anyone who's willing to talk jerseys or just hockey in general, I'm always up for it. Yeah, Tampa has had a simple enough look. Not bad. Doesn't need a rebrand, but yeah, 100% agree with you, Jersey Head. It's not like they need a rebrand. It's not like they're not quite at that level of you know, the Capitals or the Blue Jackets, in my opinion. But if they did make a change, I would be probably pretty okay with it. Hope the Jets change over to the Script Jets logo for their jerseys. Yeah, if the Jets did a rebrand, I would like for them to just go over to their third jersey as the home, and well, just like basically use both of their, I guess technically Heritage Classic jerseys as their home and away. Their 2019 and their 2016 Heritage Classic jerseys. Make those the home and away, and bing, bam, boom, you got a great jersey set. As a Jacket fan, I take offense. A little bit, no. I do think we need to rebrand. Also think that our jerseys are not as bad as people say. Hope the Stadium Series jerseys are good, though. Yeah, I mean, I think the main reason why I don't like the Blue Jackets jerseys, just because, once again, I'm someone who likes when teams change it up, and the Jackets have had those jerseys for long enough. I do like their previous jerseys a lot more, their inaugural season jerseys, as we do get ready to start the third period here. So let's turn off the music, get the third period ready. All right. But yeah, I'm hoping with the Stadium Series jersey, it's just a massive stinger on the front. That's what I want. I at least want stinger better be on the Stadium Series jersey somewhere, or I will be very upset. I will freeze over if they ever mess with the Blackhawks jerseys, lol. Extremely a biased opinion, but are not to love that design. Yeah, oh, Lundell up front! Oh, and that's tipped! I don't know how that didn't go in. Luostarinen in front all alone. Brown, stick is broken. As the Panthers still have offensive zone pressure here, Brown went off to change. It's kind of a 4-on-5 for a moment. Tarasenko down low, swings it in front, stopped by Skinner. And Nurse will gather it up, flip it back out to Janmark, and he kind of crisscrosses with Hyman, but they don't kind of connect there, and we'll see. I would like the Blackhawks to change, but I also would like the Montreal Canadiens jerseys to change, and I know neither of those are happening. So like I'm here knowing that hoping for that change is being delusional. Bouchard out front. Oh, saved there. No, McDavid, nice move. Great pass. Here's Ekholm holding on in front. Oh, and Verhaeghe is the one to gather up that puck. Now he'll come away with it. 3 Oilers back, though, so it's not going to gather much there. Not the retro logo. I hate those. Talking about the light blue jersey logo. Oh, okay. Slapped on a Heritage Classic. I'm all for it. Oh, here's Bennett shooting. Oh, and that puts high. The script logo. Sorry, I forgot. I honestly forgot about that jersey. No, I would hope that they would never do that. I don't. I think that script logo is fine for a script logo. It is kind of cool because the T does make a jet, but I don't love it personally. I see what you mean, though. Sorry, I forgot about that one, Riley. Skinner chance in the crowd right now. Favorite Auto Senators jersey is the CCM one, 1997 to 2007. Those ones are fun. I would agree with you, 100%. Well, here's Fogle. Oh, centering play. Great dive from Montour there. Perry was all alone in front. What a play by Montour. Now here's Lomberg. Gets it back here. He'll play it in for Stenlund. Man, that was a great dive there from Montour. Holy. I want to see that again because I only caught like the tail end of it, but wouldn't be opposed if Adidas Fanatics continued the reverse retros, but sometimes I feel like overkill. Follow the almighty dollar. With that, hold on here. Here's McLeod turning the puck over. Lee pass up ahead. Doesn't really come to much there. Luostarinen down hard, and McDavid came away with the puck. They're going to call a penalty. That was a late call, man. That's a late call. Luostarinen kind of sold that one by staying down as long as he did. McDavid was kind of alone. There was one guy back, but Bouchard does take the penalty here. So let's see Well, here's the Lundell centering play. And Luostarinen, he gets the stick on it, but it goes off his chest and high. And then holding there. And Verhaeghe takes that puck away. So is this... This is the Montour dive. He looks back, sees Perry's there. Wow, what a play by Montour. And then here's Bouchard. Yeah, he kind of collides with Luostarinen. His stick comes up. I mean, it's a penalty, but it was just a late call is all. Now a power play for the Panthers. We'll get to your... Oh, Larson with a shot. Stop there. Sorry, I half want to make sure that I'm paying attention to the game, but I also want to get to your guys' comments. Yeah, Fanatics, I don't believe they can do another reverse retro. They either can't because Adidas has, copyrighted that, or they've already said it's not going to happen, though. They said it basically right away, but and I agree that it is kind of overkill at this point. There's a lot of teams that I don't think would really be able to do a good reverse retro 3.0 jersey. But I do hope that they do another league-wide jersey program, like a city jersey or something like that. That's my hope. But yeah, they can't do another reverse retro. Oilers here will clear it out as a minute and 20 seconds left on that power play. Vermerks are bad until all of a sudden the nostalgic classic Jets logo. Sorry for being aggressive about this, but my hockey jersey soapbox. Well, I think... Oh, man, that puck almost came out front. Now it's a 2-on-1 for the Oilers. Here's Brown with Janmark. Brown tipped. Oh, man, just wide. Couldn't redirect it on goal, and now here comes the Panthers the other way. Rodriguez stopped up. He'll play it in deep for Lundell. Back. Here's Bennett with it. His shot doesn't get towards the front of the net. Verhaeghe, Lundell behind the net. Bennett in the circle. His shot. And that is high. Ekblad backhands it back in. Lundell for Bennett. Flips it back to the point for Montour. 20 seconds left to go. Ekblad with a shot and he fanned on it. Nurse trying to play it along the boards here to Janmark. There's a battle. And poked free by Lundell. Good job by Bromberg being there. And puck comes to the front. Save there. Huge save by Skinner on Bennett as he was all alone. The puck squeaked to the front of the net. And that's a massive save by Stuart Skinner to keep it at a 1-goal difference. Oh, no. Brown missed that tip. That's what happened. And then, yeah, right in front goes to Bennett. And that's a massive save by Skinner. Blocker on it. Huge. 4 seconds left to go on the power play here. They'll redo that draw. I'll get to your comment, Riley. Sorry. Like I said, it's hard to do both. Forsling, his shot to the front. It's blocked in front. Barkov along the boards. Now, power play is over. And that will be played down. I think Wermark's, the classic Jets logo, like with their Heritage Classics and their current alternate, I feel like that's not quite a Wermark. Like, I understand where you're coming from because it kind of is. But I don't know. You know what? I see where you're coming from, though. I do, because, like, it's funny because I don't like the round logos with, like, Wermarks and stuff like that, usually, and, like, a smaller logo in the middle. And that's kind of how the original Jets logo is. I mean, it's obviously structured differently, but it has the same, kind of aspects of it. It's a circular logo, it has text, and then it has a smaller logo where it has, like, that smaller jet in it. So usually I feel like I would just like those types of stuff. Like that, I usually just like that type of logo, but... Oh, a turnover there. Here's Bennett coming in. Good job by Draisaitl to stick on him. Oh, and Ekholm trips up Bennett very intentionally. No call coming. Bennett trying to center it. Stopped by Draisaitl there. Good defensive play by Draisaitl twice there. Now he brings it in. Trying to fight off Forsling. He gets knocked down. That'll get cleared. Yeah, so I see what you're saying, Riley, but I do think it's a little bit different. I don't know. But you made me think about it. I'll say that. You've made me think about it more than I have before. McDavid, oh man. Almost gets around the Florida defense again. Knocked down by CC, and you'll send it right back in. Do I think we're tapped on Whalers jerseys? Did they just do all that can be done? I think they are going to be making Whalers and Nordiques jerseys for as long as they can. Maybe they won't do like I don't know if the Hurricanes will. No, the Hurricanes are going to keep doing Whalers nights. McDavid with the shot gloved by Bobrovsky. They'll keep doing Whalers nights and stuff like that for sure. Especially because they just released you know, that new Whalers jersey. I think they're going to continue doing Whalers nights. But like especially in terms of like, you know, every brand has done their you know, throwback line, whether it's like the Team Classic or the Fanatics Vintage, CCM Vintage. They're going to every single time that, you know, a new company takes over the NHL, I feel like they're basically always going to have that line that will have a Nordiques and have a Whalers jersey every single time, because they always do well. Like those jerseys are always sold very, very well. So I think until they stop selling, they'll be doing them. Why Whalers? It's ridiculous. They love the way people love Whalers jerseys, man. And I mean, they're nice. I do too. So nothing wrong with being passionate. Every league has different rules, but usually once you update your default ways, stuck with it for at least a few years. That's true. Got a white Adidas. I don't really dig it. Interesting. Seems like it was cheaply made, wore it once, and that was it. Really? You feel like it was cheaply made compared to other Adidas jerseys that you have? I've not heard that yet. That's very, very interesting. Sometimes there's instant. It's very transparent. Some Adidas white jerseys are like that. My Quebec Nordiques reverse retro, or well, I guess it's technically the Colorado Avalanche reverse retro 1.0 jersey. That is the Quebec Nordiques one. That one is kind of transparent as well. And I've just noticed that some white Adidas jerseys are just transparent, or at least somewhat transparent. So, but I see that. Draisaitl now in the corner here. Just crossing with McDavid. Back to the point there. Bouchard. His shot. Gloved there by Bobrovsky. Easy save. Yeah, I don't know if there's a team that's really gone back like you're saying Jersey had in the NHL, where there's kind of instant regret. I don't think that's really happened. At least I can't think of it at the moment in the NHL. It has a stranger bell cut than my others. I don't know how to explain it. That is very interesting, Josh. I wonder if it's hold on here. Hyman behind the net here. He's rubbed off the puck and comes free, but McDavid gathers it up. Here's McDavid back to Bouchard, but it gets past him, and now he has to go back. Yeah, that is very. Oh yes, the Islanders fisherman jersey for sure. You're 100% right there, Riley. That is definitely instant regret. And they even tried to salvage it a little bit with the Wave jersey, and that still didn't work. So yeah, you're right. That's definitely true. I'm not going crazy. Got a few Adidas jerseys that snag very easily. Some of the manufactured seem to be made of inferior materials compared to others of the exact same jersey. I haven't had any issues with that. I have had very inconsistent sizing. And very yeah, for me it's more of the sizing inconsistencies that I've had than really snagging issues. I actually haven't had too many issues with my Adidas jersey snagging, honestly. St. Pat's jersey seems to have a new snag every time I pull it out. That sucks. That's too bad. Yeah, I personally haven't had any issues like that on my Adidas jerseys. The ones that I find to snag really easily are my CCM Mascas and honestly my Reebok Premiers as well. These ones snag quite easily. Draisaitl wins the draw. Ekholm back for Bouchard here. McDavid, nice drop pass there for Draisaitl. He makes a move. Goes behind the net here. Now back up high to Bouchard. Ekholm with a blast. Save. And Lundell plays it into the corner. But it's Draisaitl there first. Now a shot there. Huge block there. I think Mikula took it, took the shot, and he is limping back to the bench. I feel like Draisaitl, McDavid, and Hyman have been out there for a while. I assume they're making a change. No, Draisaitl's still out there. He goes around, tries to center it back, and picked off there by Bennett. Bennett up ahead. That's going to be offside. Yep, that is way offside. Inconsistent sizing is widespread across the entire market. The target size is 46. Tried on a couple that definitely fit bigger. Yeah, for sure. I mean, the biggest the biggest issue that I've had with that is with my reverse retro 2.0 for the Washington Capitals. That one is like a size smaller than the actual size that it says. But that's been basically everybody has felt like that was like a widespread issue. That's not just like a or like a that was for basically every single one of those jerseys specifically. With those Capitals reverse retro 2.0 jerseys, like all of them basically fit a size smaller than they were actually listed as. It was very strange. I thought my breakaway St. Pat's jersey would look like crap after a couple of washes, but it still looks crisp. Always like the breakaways. I know blasphemy. Some of the breakaways are not bad because I'm assuming with the St. Pat's one, it actually still has the felt logo and everything like that, right? Because I know with my Heritage Classic Buffalo Sabres one, that one has a felt logo. It's really, honestly, my biggest issue with the breakaway jerseys are the logos. That's really my biggest issue, and that's why I hate them so much. They don't feel like hockey jerseys, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. Oh, Oilers keep it in here for a moment. McLeod down for Nugent Hopkins. He gets pushed up against the boards there. Ekblad trying to make sure he doesn't take a penalty here. Ekblad will come away with it. Yep, definitely felt. Yeah, okay, so the breakaway jerseys with felt logos are actually not that bad. They don't 100% feel, obviously they don't have the hockey jersey feel, but that's fine because they're not supposed to be like that. They're supposed to feel soft, and I like how soft they feel, actually. And I like their fit a lot better than the Adidas jerseys as well. So like my Buffalo Sabres breakaway jersey, I'm actually fairly happy with. I like it quite a bit. Oh, nice accept of the pass by Broberg there. But yeah, it's the Fanatics jerseys, the breakaway jerseys without the felt logos. That's when I really don't like them. And when they're customized as well, they look really bad. Has anyone ever had the button on the fight strap fall off after a wash? Happened to my Bruins jersey. How did the button fall off? I have not heard of that before. That is wild. The button falling off on the fight strap. I have not I've never heard of that before. That's very interesting. I'm gonna move over a little bit. I keep leaning to the right, and I'm realizing that I'm like almost leaning off screen. Oilers win the draw here. It's offensive zone draw. Bouchard. Back to Ekholm. They're playing pass here. They swap. Down low. Draisaitl back for Ekholm. His shot doesn't get through, and now here comes the Panthers. Panthers 2-on-2. Reinhart makes a nice move. Reinhart in! Oh, and he can't get a shot away. Great job by Draisaitl coming back on the back check. But wow, Reinhart almost just walked through the Oilers defense there. Puck dumped in to the Panthers zone. That would have been insane. That's Henrique trying to get the puck out. And they do get it out, but it's pumped right back in by the Panthers. The Janmark line out here now. Kulikov around the boards. Oilers fighting to get it out, but it's kept in by the Panthers. Luostarinen. I would say Luostarinen, but it's Luostarinen. I need to check myself. That puck dumped down on Bobrovsky, and he'll hold on. I've considered getting a Fanatics Wild Wing jersey because no logo. That would be a fine one to get, for sure. Yeah, that would be... I've thought about it as well. Yeah, here's Reinhart just making a great move on Bouchard, getting around him. And then he just couldn't get the shot away. Draisaitl does a good job getting back. And then, yeah, I think Reinhart wanted a penalty. I think Draisaitl did as well. Fit great, super comfy, like you said. Never regret buying any of them except for settling on the reverse retro Coyotes breakaway instead of getting an Adidas. Yeah, for me, if the logo is felt and it has no shoulder patches, I think the Fanatics breakaway is a good one to have. Actually, I've seen there'll be an icing call against the Panthers there. I've seen the reverse retro 2.0 for the Predators. That one also looks kind of good in a Fanatics because not only does most of the logo, it doesn't really have the Fanatics flex as I think what they call that material there, the kind of shiny, really crappy material that is made with most of the logos. That really doesn't appear on the reverse retro 2.0 for the Predators with those breakaway jerseys. On top of that as well, though, on the Adidas jersey, the Nashville that's right here, it's in its own little box. That is not the case on the Fanatics one. It's just directly onto the jersey itself, and I much prefer that because that's how it was on the original jersey. McDavid spinning, he falls again, and that'll get cleared by the Panthers. That's the second time McDavid's kind of fallen down, and maybe he needs to get his skate checked. Centering play, Draisaitl on it here. Shooting, saved, rebound. McDavid can't get the second shot away. Now another one. Saved there by Bobrovsky. Goes to Draisaitl. In the corner, back at the point. Over Bouchard, with a blast. Huge save there. Bouchard towards the front of the net. Oh, great move. McDavid stopped. Hyman can't shovel it in. Oh my God. And it's called. The puck not in the net. How did that not go in, bro? Wow. McDavid alone in front, trying to get it away from Bobrovsky. A great stick by Forsling, and then Hyman trying to shovel it, and it's Luostarinen coming across, and I think he gets the block on it there. Wow. Insane. Unbelievable. I don't know how that did not go in. But yeah, with the Nashville reverse retro 2.0, the breakaway jersey actually looks, I almost think it looks better. When did I become a hockey fan? I've been a hockey fan basically my entire life. I was basically born into it. I've been watching hockey since I was a little kid. So I've never really had much of a time where I guess I've in high school, I stopped watching a little bit because I'm a Leafs fan, and they were ass when I was in high school. They were not good at all. So I kind of stopped caring a little bit. And also, I wasn't living in Toronto, so it was difficult to get all of the games on TV. So it's like I had to go really out of my way to try and find the games to watch a team that just was not very good. So like I still followed the Leafs at the time, but I didn't watch as many Leafs games. Um, I didn't watch every single one of them like I do now. So like there was like a brief, kind of couple of years there where I didn't watch as much hockey as I, um, you know, have in my life. But I've basically always been a hockey fan. I regret passing on the reverse retro Adidas Coyotes. About the reverse retro 2 directly from the team store, which came with an advertiser patch. Oh man. What's everyone's opinions on prime greens? The upgrade is definitely more noticeable for some teams than others. Yeah, I mean, I think they're all I think all of them are an improvement. But yeah, some teams are a lot more noticeable than others. But I think the teams that are noticeable, are like significantly better. Um, like I really like the upgrades to the Flames. The Flames jerseys are sweet. I like those little details there. Even the Leafs, you know, McDavid out front. Oh, and the puck bounces to the side of the net there. Puck back in, and that's going to be an offside. I think the only prime green jersey I have is the White Weathers. Not a big fan of it, unfortunately. Yeah, I love the prime greens. I think all of them are an upgrade. Personally, just the upgraded logos, both the crest itself and the shoulder patches are significantly better. It's one of the biggest reason why I was I'm kind of upset with Adidas leaving is those logos. If Fanatics keeps those upgraded logos on their new jerseys, the 3D embroidery logos, I'll be happy. That play is called as the shot was on. Oh, high and pass, I see. Yeah, the reverse retro 2.0 would be prime green as well. You're right. Bennett behind the net here. Trying to get the puck out, and that does come out, so Oilers will have to touch up and sent way up ahead for Rodriguez here. He gets collapsed on by two Oilers defensemen. Kachuk in to help him out. Chuck behind the net. Still getting battled for. Nurse has basically pushed Rodriguez onto the puck, and they're finally going to blow it. So we have going back to another commercial break here. 5:54 left to go. Panthers just need to hold on under 6 minutes, and they will be Stanley Cup champions. Jersey is so rad. You have to wear it, too scared to ruin it. Yeah, that's fair. My first prime green jersey was the Vegas Golden Knights. Loved that they finally did proper kiss cut numbers. Mine was missing the perforations. Damn. Do they have perforations on all of their jerseys? Yeah, I think they do, hey? Let's see. Let me double check. For some reason, I thought that they stopped with one of those. But yeah, I think... Yeah, they do have perforated numbers on all of them. You're right. For some reason, I thought they stopped on one of their jerseys. Not all of them, but I thought they stopped on one of them. But yeah, I mean, that's also another huge upgrade with the prime green. Yeah. Where'd you get that Golden Knights jersey? Because that's interesting that they had the kiss cut numbers, but not the perforated numbers. That's interesting. I would think that a place that is able to do the kiss cut would also know to do the perforations. But yeah, another huge thing though with the prom green jerseys is the upgraded numbers. Even just on your factory jerseys, they're actually twill now instead of the awful, awful, awful vinyl numbers that were before. I hated those numbers so much. So the fact that they're not all on, like, most of them aren't on ice accurate. Like they if you buy a factory customized Golden Knights jersey, it's not going to have the kiss cut stuff. Really, it was off of Fanatics. That's interesting because at least from everything that I've bought, like, oh, here's Tarasenko in, has a little bit of room, stopped there by Skinner. Because at least from what I've seen, they will just do the stacked twill, and that's it. Which, like, does kind of suck a little bit, but at least it's better than just the one layer vinyl that they had before. But I could be wrong on that. It's very possible. Panthers win the offensive zone draw here. Short long pass up ahead for Hyman. It missed him, so that'll be an icing call. I regret not grabbing the glowing Vegas Golden Knights 2 jersey. Great gimmick. It is a very fun gimmick. I'm happy that I have it. It is just so dumb and unique. $5:25 left to go. They'll redo that draw there. McDavid waved. Hyman coming in. Puck won by the Panthers. Forsling down low. Battle Barkov and Ekholm there. Ekholm will come away with the puck. He gets it up ahead for Draisaitl. Drop pass there to Bouchard. Up ahead for McDavid, and they'll call that offside. McDavid preceded the puck there. That was actually a really nice play there by the Oilers. Ekholm on the far side there. He passes it up along the boards to Draisaitl, who makes the quick drop pass to Bouchard over across ice to McDavid, who is streaking on the near side. But they just couldn't quite connect properly, as McDavid was a little bit too quick, I should say. Verhaeghe comes away with the puck. So this is a defensive zone draw for the Oilers there, because Bouchard passed it from his own zone. 5 minutes left here to go in the third period. Ekholm battles with Verhaeghe there. Verhaeghe comes away with the puck. Barkov back for Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe behind the net. Just trying to kill time, honestly. That's all he's doing. Here's Reinhart. Shot there by Barkov. Save. Skinner. If you're ever in Chicago and visit the team store, see if you can find jerseys with the stacked twill. Some come directly from the manufacturer. Others get customized through City Sports lettering. City Sports is the actual players' jerseys. Hawks use stacked twill. I'll have to keep an eye on it. They're watching right now. Go Panthers. Hey, they only have 4:35 left to go. That's all they need. And Panthers fans singing the halfway there, living on a prayer. A lot of fans standing right now. Vogel gets it up ahead. Oilers need to start playing in the Panthers zone. They've been in their own zone a little bit too much in the past few minutes here. Nurse with a shot. Left pass saved by Bobrovsky. It'll be interesting to see when the Oilers decide to pull the goalie. We'll see when Skinner comes out. Fogle in deep here. Gets it back to the point. Nurse holds on. Trying to get around Tarasenko. That shot stopped. It's loose in front. Bobrovsky's down. Bouchard shooting. Blocked. It's loose still. Into the corner. Bouchard in front. Oh, man. McDavid. Nurse back. Bobrovsky has no stick. McDavid trying to work his way through, and Tarasenko will get the puck, play it down, and it's going to be an icing call. But, man, the Panthers survive another insane scare. Lundell falls on Bobrovsky here. McDavid back to the point, and the Panthers just collapse. A great block there by Luostarinen again. That's the second time that he's done that. Now, Oilers win it. Bouchard trying to get it in deep, and the puck goes up and out of play, which saves the Panthers here. Bill Zito doesn't look as pissed off this time around. He was, he had quite the stare the last time that we were live streaming, and he's, maybe not as angry. Let's see. Battle off the draw. Oilers win it again. Shot by Bouchard. Blocked. Lifted out. No, it doesn't get out quite yet. Ekholm down low. There's a shot. And that goes wide. Bouchard can't handle it. Now here's Verhaeghe with speed. Trying to get past Bouchard. He does a good job keeping him to the outside, though. And Bouchard will lay a hit on Verhaeghe and get the puck back for the Oilers. 2:55 left to go. Draisaitl to McDavid. Into the zone. Back for Draisaitl. He'll swing it around to the near side here for Bouchard. Out front, tipped! Oh, and that goes high! McDavid just can't get that on goal. McDavid behind the net. He gets checked by Ekblad, but he gets it to Draisaitl. Back for Bouchard. Shooting. Blocked. 2:27 left to go. Bouchard again. Down for Draisaitl. Leaves it for McDavid. Spinning in the corner. Out front. Goes off a couple of bodies. Loose in front. Swinging on. Goes to the corner. Reinhart lifts it high in the air. Goes all the way down. Is it going to be enough for icing? No. Not enough for icing. 2:05 left to go. Nugent Hopkins trying to flip it in. Skinner still in net for the moment. Knoblauch has to pull Skinner now. I don't know. I'm surprised he hasn't yet. Tkachuk will dump it in. 1:45 left to go. Panthers forechecking here, doing everything they can to take as much time as possible. Fogle the other way. I'll be offside. Honestly, maybe a good offside there for the Oilers, because now McDavid can get a little bit of rest. McDavid was not on the ice. Draisaitl was not on the ice. Ekblad doing a good job tying up McDavid and Draisaitl, honestly. Probably should have taken a call there. And that puck does come to McDavid in front, tipped high. That goes off Ekholm's skate, and Bobrovsky makes the save. Wow. A 1:35 left to go. I mean, they have to take a timeout. There's no way Knoblauch is not going to take a timeout here. He's not taking the timeout? Okay, now he does. He took as much time as he could. Okay, all right. I was just surprised how long it took them. I mean, that they didn't. I guess they didn't want to pull Skinner yet because they had already changed. They already had McDavid off the ice, but man, I'll get to reading your guys' comments in a second here. With at least in terms of the jersey stuff. But 10:51 on a Monday night on the East Coast. Yeah. But you have to stay up for this. You can't miss this, man. Game 7. A minute 35 left to go. You can't miss it. This is must watch. All right, here we go. Draisaitl to take the draw. Face off. One, and the Oilers will dump it in. Ekblad lifts it high in the air. Gets it to the neutral zone. Luostarinen now gets it up ahead. Here's Reinhart in with Barkov. Reinhart trying to go towards the middle. Sticked there by Draisaitl. The Oilers they got to be quick here. Skinner has to go. Skinner going towards the net, or going towards the bench, sorry. Skinner is now pulled. Empty net. That's a missed pass. Barkov towards the front. On. And his skate goes wide. Last minute of play. Game 7. Stanley Cup Final. Panthers up by 1. Is that going to be an icing call? No ice. Bouchard, you got to go quickly. You have to be faster than this, guys. You got 45 seconds left. The cup is on the line. It's dumped in. Ekblad wraps it around. Stopped there by Draisaitl, but the Panthers will pick up the puck. Up ahead. Here's Rodriguez. Trying to battle with Bouchard. Getting towards the front of the goal. It just goes wide. Rodriguez still on it. Tkachuk with a shot blocked. McDavid stolen away by Rodriguez. Missed the net. 23 seconds left to go. Bouchard waiting too long in his own end. Draisaitl gets the puck tipped in. It's a battle in the corner now. 10 seconds left to go. Panthers just holding it up against the boards. 5 seconds left. And that is going to do it. The Panthers have won the 2024 Stanley Cup. The Crownless are finally king. The first Stanley Cup in Florida Panther history. And the Canadian Cup drought will go on for another year. Man. And they'll have to wait another 30 years for a cup. Hopefully it's not that much longer. Oh, boy. You ever think about a career in broadcasting? No, I don't think I'm there yet. I enjoy doing my little broadcasts, the couple of people. I have fun doing it, but I would not, at least I'm not at that level yet, and the Rats are coming onto the ice. Stanley Cup Finals is better than the Super Bowl. I think it's more fun. I mean, the Super Bowl is fun because, it is one game and that's it, which is, fun in its own reason, but it's also fun to have it go 7 rounds. Yes, Bobby Lou is finally a Stanley Cup champion. Let's go! Let's go, Bobby Lou! It's a hell of a season from the Edmonton Oilers, though. They started, 12-5-1 to start the season. Obviously, an amazing comeback. And then even in the series here, they got so close. So close. Being down 3-0. And it just goes to show you how difficult it is to win 4 in a row. Now, the real question is, who wins the Conn Smythe? Who wins the Conn Smythe? Is it Barkov? Is it Bobrovsky? Is it McDavid? Does McDavid still get the Conn Smythe in a loss? I don't think he does. I think, because he didn't get a point in this game, I think if McDavid gets a point, because he didn't get a point in last game either, if he gets 2 points in the last 2 games of the series, I do think that he does get the Conn Smythe. I think you give it to Barkov. Maybe Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky was pretty good in this game as well. I think the Florida the Panthers really did a good job kind of collapsing towards the front of the net in this game. There's a lot of just scramble opportunities. That there was a couple of huge blocks there. And there's Matthew Tkachuk shaking the hand of McDavid. Of course, I'm sure Tkachuk is loving this. You know, obviously being a Flame for so long and getting to beat the the other Alberta team in the finals. And there's Brady and Keith. Why just scream LOL? I appreciate that, Jersey Head. Keith Cove. Alberta 3-0 versus the South in the finals. Yeah, Tampa, obviously, and then Florida. And then Carolina. Nashville is the last Southern team not to get a cup. Huh. Yeah. I guess depending on how far south you want to say. I mean, I think San Jose is pretty far south. Are they not? I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm trying to think of like American geography. And I feel like San Jose is pretty far down on California. I think Nashville is higher than that. I could be wrong. But I mean, I guess I don't really think people count California as, or like San Jose as south. Is San Jose North? Am I high? Oh, let's see. San Jose. On map. San Jose on a map. Let's see. Oh my god, I was so far off. Yeah, it's North Cal. What am I talking about? It's so it is that is not south. That is north. Oh, I forgot another aspect of this final. Corey Perry once again goes to the Stanley Cup final and cannot win it. Ah, I forgot about that. Let's go. Oh, I totally forgot. That's great. That's awesome. And there's little Ungo hugging Bobrovsky. It's awesome to see a team win their first cup. Let's go. Congrats to the Panthers. Yeah, it is cool. Like, you know, like I said, realistically, I don't like the Panthers as a team. If you ask me, if you said 3 or 4 years ago the Panthers were going to win the Stanley Cup, I'd be like, oh, that's cool. I'm happy for them. Now I'm like, not really. You know, I don't like Bennett or Cousins, and I know Cousins didn't really play. You know, but don't like Bennett. Kachuk, not really also a massive fan of. But yeah, Perry in the 4 of the last 5 not winning. Is this heaven? Yeah, I completely forgot about that aspect of this final, honestly. That's funny. That is maybe the reason that the best reason for the Panthers to win the Stanley Cup is for Perry to to go to the finals in 4 of the last 5 and not get any of them. That's probably the funniest part. Yeah, I mean, you know, it would have been cool though for the at least Gudis didn't get it. So true, so true. You know, like it would have been cool for the comeback to happen for sure. That would have been great to see, but yeah, you know. Panthers fans in the stands going crazy. Yeah, it would be nice to like be a Panther fan right now. Just gonna hot take. You know, it's one thing. I'm sure Panthers fans do not give a shit that they that this went to Game 7. Right now, you know, maybe for the past couple of games they were a little bit iffy about it. But at this point in time, you know, I'm sure that they don't care that they blew a 3-0 series lead. Sure, they're A-okay with it. And Sam Reinhart gets the Stanley Cup winning goal, of course. Kyle Bukauskas and Rodriguez doing a little bit of knuckles there. Let's go back to the comments that I was not looking at before. Sorry. So you guys' knowledge of customizations, that was pretty cool. And Blissful Ingrid, stuff like that. I'll never be disappointed. That's fair. That's funny. Blackhawks won in 2015. I was on a work trip to in the middle of nowhere in Alabama. Literally no one else cared about the game. That's funny. That is very funny. I mean, 75% of their fan base has only been around for a few, so jump on board. Yeah. I mean, hey, you know, there's some hardcore Panthers fans, but yeah. This does make me jealous we couldn't do it in 2017 or 2018. Yeah, that's fair. When was the last time your guys' respected teams won a championship? Well, my team has not won it since 1967. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm listening to Paul Maurice's interview here. It's funny. I do like that was a cool little statement there from Maurice. He's saying saying to his dad that his name's gonna go up with champions and going over all of them. Bellevue, Howe, and then Maurice. That's cool. Man, there's still rats coming onto the ice. That's funny. So here's the Conn Smythe. Let's see who's the winner of the Conn Smythe. Who do you guys think? Bobrovsky or it's basically between Bobrovsky and Barkov, right? I think it's Barkov, but you gotta boo Gary Bettman, guys. There's some boos in there. I'm hearing a couple of boos in there for Bettman. Again, literally, there was boos, and then the second that he says, let's congratulate the Florida Panthers on winning, there's the cheers come. Yeah, get through it, Betty. Come on. Led the playoffs in scoring. And broke Wayne Gretzky's assist record. Conn Smythe is going to Connor McDavid. The Conn Smythe is going to Connor McDavid. Wow. Is Connor's not even coming out to accept the award? Wow. That's so first time since Jaguar that we're seeing someone from a losing team get the Conn Smythe. I mean, you know what? I understand it. He did lead the playoffs in scoring. He has the most assists since Wayne Gretzky. Actually, just ever, right? He has the most assists in the playoffs since ever. It's hard to disagree, but it's just always shocking to see, that go to a losing team. Also, holy fuck, those Stanley Cup champion hats are ass. They're so bad, bro. Holy. It's a little disappointing that McDavid is not coming out to get it. I like... I understand for McDavid, but... You know, I kind of want to see McDavid come out and grab the Conn Smythe at least. Runners up on the 10,000 pyramid. Get a your supply of Roni, Rice-A-Roni and the Conn Smythe trophy. Yeah. If Rene played it better in the final, he would have gotten it. Yeah, the good old Pecorini too good right now. You know, Bettman, I'm going to be honest with you. No one gives a shit. No one cares. No one cares about the owner bringing the hockey to Florida. Just say, Barkov, get your ass on over here and let's do this. Get it over with. Come on. Oh, man. Yeah, you know, McDavid getting the Conn Smythe is... It's very interesting, but kind of not surprising. I want to see Utah win the cup with no name or branding. That would be funny, man. Oh, man. That is who I'm rooting for now. Outside of the Leafs, obviously, I want Utah to win. Ah, man. That would be so funny. There's Barkov. He's getting the picture. Bettman is like, hey, let's get a picture. Barkov's trying to fucking run away with it. And there he is, lifting the Stanley Cup. Barkov is your Stanley Cup champion. And your Florida Panthers are your Stanley Cup champions. Yeah, and of course, they're talking about, obviously, the Barkov, who has been basically, quote-unquote, known. Oh my god, that kid is high up on the glass. Calm down, man. He's been known as, you know, the most underrated player, but he keeps... You gotta give it to Bob, right? You gotta give it to Bob, right? Yeah, it has to go to Bob. And there's Bobrovsky getting it second. Bettman didn't win the cup. What the hell is he touching it for? I mean, he usually does get a picture with the captain, but he was holding on to it for a while. He wanted to make sure the picture was good, and Barkov was like, "Just get me the fuck out of here, bro." Bobrovsky giving it to Okposo. 17 years in the league, and finally... Yeah, you know, honestly, I wouldn't expect Okposo to get it third, but I guess, you know, he's been in the league for a long-ass time, and now Okposo, who's going to get it? That's going to Ekman Larson. Damn. Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time the team won a new location in the first year, but I mean, it's more funny that they have no branding, anything like that. Kulikov up next. Different sport, but the 2000s Ravens that won Super Bowl was basically old Browns after relocating. Talk about statement and franchise. I mean, you could say the same thing for the Avalanche, right? Nordiques going from there, Ekblad finally getting it. I feel like I mean, this is a pretty defensive heavy first bit. I appreciate the sub. I can't see the name. Can't see the name, sorry. Oh, I should probably put final, hey? End. No, not 3 end. End. Oh, man. I almost fell there. Be careful there, buddy. Don't get too excited. You don't want to dent the cup. Who was that, Who was it that, broke, or, like, dented the cup last year on Vegas? Like, sliding into the team picture. And there's Sam Reinhart, the game-winning goal, of course. 4 or 5 minutes from Baltimore. Remember that well? That's fair. Now Bennett's going to get it after Reinhardt. Boo. 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 We hate you, Bennett. Fuck you. Fuck you, Bennett. Boo. Barcode just saying there's no more games tomorrow is so fucking funny, bro. There's Kachuk. Brady, hands on his head. He can't believe seeing his brother lift a cup. Man, that must be a hell, like, just a bunch of emotions for Brady. Like, obviously, you're happy for your brother and everything like that. But you're in the NHL too. Like, you must feel so fucking jealous, man. But he doesn't look like it. It looks, no, he's just happy for his brother. That's awesome. Okay, that's great. You know, if that were me, I would be like, there's a little bit of jealousy here. I would be like, I would kind of be like, fuck you, man. And here's Tarasenko. Hey, second time, 2-time Stanley Cup winner Tarasenko. Can't wait for my Marner Utah jersey. I mean, yeah, there was the rumors. I don't know how true those actually were. Here's Montour. He's gonna get a big payday. That's for sure. Big payday coming for Montour. Flyers finally have a generation of talent. I'm so happy. Who's this? Oh, it's Verhaeghe. Sorry, I'm listening to Kachuk right now. Yeah, these Stanley Cup champion hats. Dude, this is why I hate Fanatics, man. Because their hats are so ass. Like, just the design is so shit. So unfortunate, man. Just make better looking stuff. That's all I want. I guess I can play a little bit of music. Just so you guys aren't hearing absolutely nothing. Kind of forgot that you guys would be hearing nothing. Who's this, sorry? Forsling? Forsling with it now. In the MLB, the World Series winning team gets a gold trim home jerseys for opening weekend next year. Kind of like to see the NHL do the same thing. Silver to match the cup. That would be cool. Yeah, that would be awesome. Fucking Mikola, you gotta watch out for the cameramen and camerawomen on the ice. He's always skating right into all of them. Careful, buddy. That guy's as old as hell. You gotta watch out. Oh, you guys can't even freaking hear the music. I really had it muted. Yeah, like that would be cool though, Riley. Yeah, something like that. I'm not quite too sure what I would like to see, but yeah, kind of something like that. I mean, even Abe Kubel, that's who it was that dropped the cup. I was trying to think of who it was. Well, freaking Echo, or not Echo, Jesus Christ. Too many X. Ekblad, Ekman Larson, Ekholm. Too many X in the series, man. Ekblad almost slipped when he was skating the puck around. You had to be careful. Yeah, opposed to saying this is the least nervous we've been in a week and a half, and something that I did talk, I was talking to like my family with, and like other people, you know, it's when you're up 3-0 and you lose a game and then you lose the second game, going into game 6, like that pressure is all on you. Like you're so nervous, after basically blowing a 3-0 lead. But once game 7 hits, I feel like that pressure goes away because it's just, now it's all or nothing game. So I think it's a little bit easier to come into and kind of separate those emotions there. Where if you do come into it, when you're up 3-0 and you lose game 4 and game 5, game 6 is just so much harder to win, I feel like. That momentum is just all on the side of the team coming back. Arco saying, it's heavy, yeah, it killed me. I must have missed that. I didn't hear him say that. All I heard him say was, there's no game tomorrow, and I thought that was funny. All right. Well, I'm trying to listen to some of the interviews a little bit, and I can't hear shit with that music. Sorry. I don't know if my his own brother and 5:30 is coming soon. I'm out of here. Long goes Stanley Cup champion night. See ya, Josh. I appreciate you talking as always. Very much appreciated. Have a good night. Gotta brace one. Was that Mahura? I think that was. And who's this is? Gadjevich, okay. And that is 26. Who are you? Walensky's? I think I might have heard of that name, but barely. Yeah, of course they're Bjornfoot. And is that Spencer Knight there? It is Spencer Knight. There you go. I think he's the last one to lift the cup. Good channel. Good. Yeah, see you later, Jersey Head. I appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you chatting. Congrats to the Panthers for sure. Yeah, Connor McDavid did get the Conn Smythe. Hashtag not my Conn Smythe. I mean, look, like, when you get the most assists ever in a Stanley Cup playoffs, and you led the playoffs in points, there's Maurice lifting the cup. It's hard not to give it to him, right? Oh man, that setup. It's so weird that like the setup that they had. It's not that it was weird. It's the fact that they also had a phone on it so they could film vertically, which I guess is kind of ironic because I'm in vertical right now. But hear me out, Bob. I mean, I think honestly, if Bobrovsky, if the Panthers swept the Oilers, or even if in the games that the Oilers won, Bobrovsky had a great save percentage, I think he probably would have won it. But it's the fact that in games 4, 5, and 6, he didn't have a fantastic save percentage. I think that's probably what really hurt his kind of cause there. I'm not saying that I completely disagree with you and that he maybe shouldn't have had, or that he couldn't have won the Conn Smythe. I honestly thought that he probably was going to. But yeah, I don't know. Like it's I don't think realistically any of the Panthers care. Like, I don't think Bobrovsky gives a shit that he is not getting the Conn Smythe. I think he's fine with it. I think he's like, yeah, whatever. I just don't think the people who lose should get playoff MVP. That's fair. I think just because hockey is such a team sport that like it's not like it's McDavid's fault. One talking point that I have not said yet. Draisaitl was 0 goals in the finals is something. And he whiffed on 2 really good opportunities in this game. That is something you need to talk about. But since it's such a team sport, like it's not like it's McDavid's fault that that they didn't win the finals, and he had back-to-back 4-point games in the finals, and he had the most points, and he has the most assists. So like there's so much that I think it's difficult. There's Bobby Lou lifting the Stanley Cup. There we go. Yes, let's go. Thank God, Luongo. That's what you like to see. That's what I'm here for. I'm sure McDavid went out with my dad for milk in Game 7. You know, I will say there were a couple of times that McDavid, you know, it's funny because there was a couple of times that he fell in this game when he usually doesn't. And there was a few times that he tried to go through all of the Florida players like he did in Game 5 with that pass to Perry, and it didn't work. So maybe he was trying a little bit too much. I'm not quite too sure. Anyways, though, I think it's just the coaches and stuff lifting the cup now. I don't think I need to stay for the picture or anything like that. So I do think that is probably where I'm going to end it, unless you guys have anything else you really want to talk about. But I think that's probably going to do it for me. Plans for the future is I'll have a lot of more videos coming out at the end of June here, because I got 2 unboxings I need to do. I want to do talking about Fanatics jerseys. I might make a video tonight talking about the Panthers win and everything like that. That'll go up tomorrow morning. We'll see. If I do make a video about the finals here, it'll go up tomorrow morning. If it's not up tomorrow morning, I'm not going to make a video about it. So we'll see. But yeah, got a lot of stuff coming out. And of course, over the summer as well, I'll be doing a lot of content just talking about Adidas in general. And of course, covering all of the Fanatics stuff as well. So if you happen to be new, you know, and that interests you at all, make sure to subscribe. But other than that, I appreciate everybody here. Last question, will you miss the Adidas shoulder dimples? Good question. Not really. And I think that's mostly to do with the fact that I mostly just collect Indo jerseys. And I don't think the dimples really matter too much on the Indo Adidas jerseys. I don't think they're that big of a deal. I don't think they make that much of a difference. And it's not like we've really had dimples. Well, we haven't had dimples on any other jerseys. So for me, not that I don't understand, but I disagree that it's that big of a deal with people who only collect Indo jerseys. With people who collect Made in Canada jerseys, those people being upset, I'm fine with. I understand that a lot more, because like those are actually, they're deep, and they actually like are real dimples. Like they look a lot better, I would say. So for me, I don't mind them going away. Honestly, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I'm sure if I collected Made in Canada jerseys, which I would like to, I just don't. You know, they're expensive, right? But yeah, if I collected those, maybe it would be a different story. But for myself at this point, it's not that big of a deal for me. Yeah. Anyways, that is gonna do it. I'm gonna head off here. Thank you everybody for watching. Everybody who stopped by, whether you were chatting the stream or not, I appreciate all of it. And yeah, I don't think I'll do any live streams over the summer. Maybe I will, but I just don't know what I would live stream. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. And of course, next season, as usual, I will be streaming my usual once, maybe once every week or once every 2 weeks of the Leafs games that I usually do. So yeah, anyways, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Congrats to the Florida Panthers on winning the 2024 Stanley Cup. I'll see you later.